Okay, and welcome, Warrior fans. We have our senior night, our fall senior night. It is the superintendent, Kyle Mealy, with the coach, John McLaughlin. And we will be pretty quiet for the most part on senior night. We might have a few comments here to help you see who's coming across. I think you can pick up the voice of the Warriors, Charlie Sims. He will be speaking over the PA doing senior night tonight. We will be doing the camera work for you.
We take an opportunity to honor our senior fall participants, and tonight we will be recognizing these senior athletes and musicians and cheerleaders in our annual senior night recognition. So at this time we would like to recognize our seniors. First, Carlos Artiega is being escorted tonight by his grandparents, Daryl and Donna Bevelheimer, and his father, Carlos Artiega. Carlos has participated in 2 years of FBLA, 2 years FCA, 3 years Spanish Club, 1 year Ironman, and 4 years football. He's also participated in 3 years basketball, 1 year track, and 1 year Athletic Leadership Council. Carlos plans to study sports marketing, and his college choice is currently undecided. Carlos Artiega. Jesus Cardoza, the son of Jesus Sr. and Daisy Cardoza. Jesus has participated in 1 year Youth Salute, 4 years Warrior Ambassador, 4 years FBLA, 3 years Spanish Club, 3 years FCA, 2 years National Honor Society, 1 year Ironman, 3 years basketball. He's participated in 4 years football and 4 years of AAU basketball. Jesus plans to attend St. Edward's University in Austin, Texas, and study sports medicine. Jesus Cardoza. Next, we'd like to recognize Avery Carmen. Avery Carmen is the son of Brad and Stacy Carmen. Avery has participated in 1 year baseball, 2 years of FBLA, and 4 years football. After graduation, Avery plans to join the family business and farm with his father. Avery Carmen. Mason Cox. Mason Cox is the son of Wayne and Lisa Cox. Mason has participated in 2 years of drama club, 3 years on the Athletic Leadership Council, 4 years football, and 3 years basketball. After graduation, Mason plans to take over the family business of Cox Concrete. Mason Cox. Next, we'd like to recognize Joel Dowling. Joel Dowling is the son of Trent and Karen Dowling. Joel has participated in 4 years of football, 3 years of basketball, 2 years of track and field, 8 years FCA, 3 years of FBLA, 1 year Math Science Club, 3 years Ironman, 2 years WDTV. He's 4 years class president, 4 years on the student council, and he also represented Wes-Del for 4 years on the Athletic Leadership Council. He's also participated in 3 years of the County Pride Team, 3 years of the Spanish Club. Joel will attend either IU, IWU, or Ball State University and study in business and accounting or entrepreneurship. Joel Dowling. Next, we'd like to recognize Joey Grant. Joey Grant is the son of James and Cheryl Grant. Joey has participated in 4 years marching band, 3 years jazz band, 1 year Spanish club, 2 years National Honor Society. Joey plans to attend a medical school to become a surgeon. Joey Grant. Next, we'd like to recognize Cameron Gutierrez. He's the son of Jamie and Amanda Gutierrez. Cameron has participated in 7 years band, 3 years jazz band. Cameron plans to attend film school after graduation, and his college choice is currently undecided. Cameron Gutierrez. Next is Eric Harlan. Eric Harlan is the son of Ryan and Cindy Harlan. Eric has participated in 4 years football, 3 years basketball, 4 years Athletic Leadership Council, 4 years Spanish Club, 4 years FBLA, 4 years FCA, and 2 years Ironman. Eric's future plans are currently undecided. Eric Harlan. Next, we recognize Madeline Hawkins. Madeline Hawkins is the daughter of Larry and Kimberly Hawkins. Madeline has participated 4 years on the varsity cheerleading squad, 4 years on the Athletic Leadership Council, 1 year Student Council, 3 years Spanish Club, 2-year member of the National Honor Society, and 1 year as a Warrior Ambassador. Madeline plans to attend Ball State and transfer to IU to pursue a career in physical therapy. Madeline Hawkins. Next is Avery Hudson Roberts. Avery Hudson Roberts is the daughter of Keith and Jennifer Roberts. Avery has participated in 1 year Wes-Del Ambassador, 4 years varsity cheerleading, 4 years student council, a 4-year member of the Athletic Leadership Council, 3 years on the Delaware County Pride Team, and she is the senior class secretary. Avery plans to either attend Ball State University or Indiana State University to study textiles, apparel, and merchandising. Avery Hudson Roberts. Next, we recognize Morgan Jarvis. Morgan Jarvis is the daughter of Jeff and Marcella, Dickey, and Rhonda Jarvis. Morgan has participated in 10 years of horse and pony 4-H, 1 year on the color guard, 3 years in winter guard, 4 years pep and concert band, 1 year jazz band. Morgan plans to attend an undecided college for business management and be an equine trainer and instructor. Morgan Jarvis. Next, we'd like to recognize Lauren Kimball. Lauren Kimball is the daughter of TC and Samantha Huffman. Lauren has participated in 4 years golf, 4 years student council, 4 years Spanish club, 4 years FBLA, 4 years FCA, and then she is a 4-year member of the Athletic Leadership Council. She's also participated all 4 years in Math and Science Club and is a 9-year member of 4-H. Lauren plans to attend an undecided college to play golf and to study nursing. Lauren Kimball. Next, we recognize Anthony Petit. Anthony Petit is the son of Nicholas Petit and Teresa Seidel. Anthony has participated in 1 year track, 2 years Wes-Del Robotics, 4 years Academic Super Bowl, 1 year FCA, 1 year FBLA, and a 4-year member of the Spanish Club. He's participated in football for 3 years. Anthony plans to attend a college after graduation, and his choice is currently undecided. Anthony Petit. Eric Pettis. Eric Pettis is being escorted by his sister Danielle and mother Nancy Pettis. Eric has participated in 4 years of football and 1 year baseball. Eric plans to start his own HVAC business after graduation. Eric Pettis. Next, we recognize Sean Rittenauer. Sean Rittenauer is the son of Mark and Summer Rittenauer. Sean has participated in 4 years of band. Sean plans to become a game designer. Sean Rittenauer. Leah Robinson. Leah Robinson is the daughter of Chris and Krista Robinson. Leah has participated in 4 years of varsity cheer, 2 years of Spanish club, and she's a 2-year member of the National Honor Society. Leah plans to become a psychiatrist, and her college choice is currently undecided. Leah Robinson. Eli Schlinker is the son of Steve and Cheryl Schlinker. Eli has participated in 4 years of football. He's a 2-year member of the Robotics Club, 1 year Math and Science, and 1 year yearbook. Eli plans to pursue a career in aviation and business after high school. Eli Schlinker. Next, we recognize Xavier Snyder. Xavier Snyder is the son of Randy and Katina Gleason. Xavier has participated in 1 year of wrestling and 4 years of football. Xavier plans to attend Ivy Tech and pursue a degree in business. Xavier Snyder. we recognize Nate Steele. Nate Steele is the son of Kevin Steele and Tammy Matthews. Nate has participated in 3 years of high school football, 1 year basketball, and 1 year of track and field. Nate's college choice and major are currently undecided. Nate Steele. Next, we recognize Ben Stoughton. Ben Stoughton is the son of Mark and Marie Stoughton. Ben has participated in 4 years of cross country, 4 years Super Bowl, 3 years track and field. He's a 3 years of FCA, 2 years National Honor Society, 2 years Ironman, 3 years he served as the basketball manager, and 2 years as the football video person. Ben plans to attend Ivy Tech and then transfer to Ball State University, and his major is undecided. Ben Stoughton. Next, we recognize Michaela Swope. Michaela Swope is the daughter of Christopher and Lori Swope. Michaela has participated in 2 years football manager, 2 years National Honor Society, 1 year of National Science Club, 3 years of Science Club, 1 year of jazz band, and 4 years of marching band, and 4 years of concert band. 1 year of bowling, 1 year National Honor Society and high school scholars, and 1 year in the Delaware County Youth Salute. Michaela plans to attend the University of South Carolina and major in archaeology, anthropology, entomology, and paleontology. Michaela Swope. Next, we recognize Cassie Wilson. Cassie Wilson is the daughter of Brad and Jody Wilson. Cassie has participated in a total of 8 years of volleyball, 4 years of which was on the varsity team. Cassie plans to major in dermatology, and her college choice is undecided. Cassie Wilson. Let's give our senior fall participants one more show of appreciation for all they've done for Wes-Del High School.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network, get reset, and get ready for our pregame sponsored by Star Financial. We'll be right back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, and we are back here at Paul L. Parker Field for tonight's senior night matchup on the Wes-Del Sports Network of the Tindley Tigers versus your Wes-Del Warriors. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy, here with the coach. Coach Mack, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. Doing great. Just ready for some football. You know, it's going to be a cooler night, but it's getting that time of year, football time of year, so ready to go, and it's going to be an awesome night. So can't wait.
Well, let's get into it right away, and let's talk about some of the tail of the tape here, the Townsend tail of the tape between the Tindley Tigers and the Wes-Del Warriors. It looks like in total yardage, Tindley trails a little bit there. They have total yards, 925 up against Wes-Del's 1,351 yards. Passing yards, it's 464 for Tindley and 614 on the season for Wes-Del. For rushing yards, it's 461 for the Tigers and 737 for Wes-Del, and we do have a big situation coming up we'll talk about in just a little bit, and if you watched last week, you'll know what that is. You see the touchdown matchup there between 10-7, pretty close in total games, and then the points per game, Coach, it's 12.3 for Wes-Del and 8.8 for Tindley. The other thing to look at is the turnovers, and you can just see in turnovers that we have 18 and they have 22.
Yeah, and so a lot of turnovers both ways. So this game could it could be a fun one to watch. Could go either way. Could be a crazy game. And if you look at the predictors, which who knows if they're ever right, but you look at the predictors, it's predicted to be a 1-point game. Tindley doesn't. If you look over at their sidelines, don't have a lot of players over there. But I was watching them warm up, and they look like they are working a lot of pass plays, working a lot of deep stuff, and going to try to use their speed tonight. So key to them is going to probably be not turning the ball over just like it is for us.
Well, if you look at one thing we wanted to talk about tonight that I know is a big deal, and it's funny that he landed right on this, but you see the graphic there on the screen, Coach. Will Kelly is at 999 yards, so he's got a big game ahead of him. Could be that, should be just one handoff. It has to be one handoff, and he's got it.
Yeah, going forward, leaning forward like Will does. He's done a much better job as the years going on, as going north and south as a runner. And I don't see that taking very much time at all for us to get to that yard. So I know it'll be a nice accomplishment for him, and I'm sure that we'll announce that. But happy for Will. He's only a junior, so many more yards to come.
We'll talk about more with Will, obviously, as the game gets started. We're moving along here very quickly as we're getting ready for kickoff. But before kickoff, let's look at Coach Mack's keys to the game. And, Coach Mack, the first one you've got is from last week's, very similar, take care of the ball.
Yeah, 18 turnovers is way too many. We cannot do that. We can't afford to, and we're better, obviously. We want to win the turnover battle, and it looks like they did turn it over quite a bit too. So let's win the turnover battle tonight. If we do that, I think good things will happen for us. Second
one you've got down there, I think it comes from last week, no big plays.
Yeah, we don't want to give up get their athletes into speed into any kind of area where they can utilize that. So let's keep our containment. Let's keep them in areas where we can limit their big plays, and I think that's obviously going to be a big key in a game like tonight with good athletes.
The last one you have there is leadership. I think you talk about that, so leadership's key, and you want to probably see that tonight.
Yeah, and it's senior night, so you really want to see your seniors step up and have a good, nice game. But you don't want to put too much pressure on them. We kind of talk about that, in basketball. Don't put too much pressure on those seniors. But it is a special night. But I'd love to see some leadership. I'd love to see it start tonight. I've seen it throughout this week, in the last 2 weeks, in some other sports. I think they're starting to turn the corner in a couple other sports, as we can talk about as the game goes. But I think tonight's the night we need to see it start happening in football.
Well, we want to thank our sponsors, the Star Financial Bank and Townsend, for the tail of the tape there. We have a little bit more, and we'll get the overlay going for the Star scoreboard down there on the screen. As you see, the Tindley Tigers and the Wes-Del Warriors are now at midfield getting ready for, I believe, looks like, did we win another one?
I think we won the coin toss again.
We won the coin toss again. So
yes.
That would be 7.
Oh, how many ever games we've played?
We've won them all.
Many we won.
We've won them all. So Coach and I are going to take a quick 30-second break here, and we'll be right back with you. Video will stay, audio will go here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we are back here getting ready for the kick. And ready to see senior night get kicked off here for the Wes-Del Warriors.
Might as well just go ahead and mention it right now. See Tony Cox down there working the sidelines. He's had a tough week. We've had quite a few injuries to work through, but it looks like we're getting a couple back today. I know we had a couple guys banged up. Looks like Joel Dowling's back, which is nice for senior night that he's going to be able to step out and play, and a couple other guys that have been banged up. And I know Jesus had to pull himself out of the game last week, and so he's back. So thanks to Tony and all his hard work, we're going to get those guys back and ready to play. So here we're getting ready to go. It'd be nice to get a nice kickoff return here, get good field position. And we'll just see what we can do from the very start of the game here, and just be ready to play from the very start.
And you're exactly right. Here we go for kickoff on senior night in 2020 for Wes-Del. And the kick is away. And it is returned there. I think is that Carlos?
Nate Steele.
Nate Steele across, and still going. He's up there over the 50-yard line.
We're going to start in Tindley territory there. So
looks like we are going to have a good start.
Yeah, we're going to be at the 49. So nice kickoff return. Boy, Nate caught that in stride, ran straight forward, and then we had a little bit of a push there at the end. Got him another 4 or 5 yards there with the guys came together and gave Nate a nice push from behind.
First and 10 on the 49-yard line. Good field position to start here for Wes-Del. Snap to Harlan. He takes it up the middle. Very similar to last week. And he's picked up quite a few, maybe about 5, 6 there. Wasn't that the same way we started last week against Monroe Central?
Yeah, it started with that powered beast is what Coach calls that, and we started in that. And Eric just ran a couple plays right up the middle, trying to set up a couple of, misdirections or pass plays. Obviously, we're up here, we're keeping an eye on that outside running back and number 5, Will Kelly, see when he gets a chance to hand it.
And here it is, looks like it's kept there by Harlan.
That's going to be a first down.
And that is going to be a Warrior first down across the 35-yard line, maybe right at the 35-yard line.
Got a couple other records that we're looking at possibly getting to. We'll go through in a minute, but right now, what we're doing is working. So I can't see us going in a different direction.
It's true.
There it goes.
Was that Will?
That's a direct to Will.
That's a direct for Will, and that is
it.
That's it right there, folks. Will Kelly has reached the 1,000-yard career rushing mark. So congratulations to number 5, Will Kelly, as he gets a high five there by Harlan, and a great career and one more year to go.
Yes, that's awesome. That's great for Will. I talked to him a little bit before the game, and he didn't even really mention it. That's kind of really what you want.
Very humble guy.
About it, yeah.
Here's Harlan looking for a hole, makes it up over what looks to be the 25-yard line now, and I believe it's a Wes-Del first down.
Moving the ball well.
Yes, we are. We're doing an excellent job here on the first possession of moving the ball.
That was pretty simply put there. We're just moving the ball well. That wasn't a lot of breakdown there for me. I like the way we're lining up. I like the way we're playing. Continuing to hand off there. Another direct snap to Harlan. Going to go outside with it a little bit. Ran it up the gut, but then kicked it outside after he got through the line. Looks like he picked up nice pickup of about 7.
Yeah, he's almost there for another. This would be I believe our third first down if we convert here. A good first possession.
Good job by the guys up front, giving us a good push.
And Harlan looks to be back to pass. There's the pass away, and it is caught, and that is a touchdown.
That's a touchdown right there.
And we'll see if we can capture that.
And that's Joel Dowling coming back, so sure that senior night connection, I believe.
And I didn't quite get there quick enough, Coach, on that replay.
I think that was Joel. Maybe I'm wrong, but could have been Nate Steele.
I didn't quite get that one. I apologize. And couldn't get the replay in time. Again, it is just Coach and I. And we didn't get our cameraman to come back tonight. So I'm running camera, running sound, running computer, and Coach is
standing
there, being the voice. What do we got going on down there, Coach? Looks like
timeout. It was officials' timeout.
So we do have a score there by the Warriors. And that will be touchdown. And we don't know for sure, do we? If it was Joel or if it was.
They're talking about it right now. I don't know what they could be talking about back there. There's no replay.
And unfortunately, I didn't capture the replay, so they won't be able to come up here and look at it.
Talking with a player in the back there, and I don't know if his helmet came off or what happened there, but it's like they just giving him a chance to get ready here. And that's what we should do. I mean, as officials, you want to make sure everybody's, especially in football, you want to make sure everybody's properly prepared. You don't want to send some kid out there with his helmet loose or lost his mouthpiece or something.
And it looks like we're in here tight for the extra point. Pass is made, and it's away. And that's an excellent catch in the back.
That's Will Kelly.
And that was Will Kelly, and let's see if we can capture that one.
Nice catch and thrown. Eric rolls out, caught him right in the back, and Will had to jump just a little bit to get that. That was a good pass by Eric because either Will was going to catch that or it was going to go out of bounds. Nice job.
Thrown a little high, but a nice catch there. And there you go. We are on the board 8-0 here at Wes-Del.
Boy, what a better start. Couldn't ask for a better start. We just kept pushing it down the field. Now we're going to have to step out on defense. Got to play. Obviously we should be energized. That should help us. We talked about having a lot of energy. We talked about wanting to play with a little bit of an edge, a little bit of a toughness here. So nothing better than to get yourself right down on that first possession, march to the field, put it in, and then get the 2-point conversion, get yourself off to a nice start. So, boy, couldn't ask for a better way to start that.
And I couldn't agree more. 8-0 now, and it's 9:27 left in the first quarter, and we will be kicking to Tindley.
Well, we're going to see how much film Tindley has watched right here. And it looks like they got a few guys up, but they've got we've been doing this pooch kick quite a bit this year, right over the top of that first line. Let's see. I think this would be a good time to just go straight onside. We've only got 4 guys up there.
I see that.
There
it is. And we're right there on top of that, and
ours.
I think we got that.
They didn't even go after it. Avery, the kicker, got it. Avery kicked it,
and Avery recovered.
Recovered it. I don't know what.
And I think they're a little lost over there on their side, still looking over.
Yeah, if it goes 10 yards, you're allowed to go up and get it. We saw that. That was in the NFL the other day.
Yeah,
short kick, and
you got to be really impressed. That Coach Hess and Coach Knuckles, Coach Early, they saw something on tape. They like to do that, and man, when it works out, you know what that's like. When you really work on something and it works out, it feels really good. And you could tell by the way our guys celebrated on that. That was something they had planned on probably all week long.
And that's one of those you got to kick it just soft enough that it doesn't go too far and past that first line, but just hard enough that it gets 10 yards. So nice job by Avery to kick it there and then recovered his own kick. So,
looks like there was a little conversation, but it still has to be our ball.
I don't know what these guys are.
Is there a football out there? Yeah, I see it now. It's finally laying down there. For a second there, I was like, where's the ball at?
Okay. Well, they pointed the wrong direction, but now the official just waved his hands like I don't even know why I'm here.
So there was a penalty flag. Something, I'm going to say false start probably on Wes-Del.
Yeah, it looked like it could have been a false start here. See what they call. Yes.
And it is a false start on Wes-Del. Boy, those are some big steps.
Well,
did you notice that?
Yeah, he's not real tall.
I wondered the same thing. I wondered the same thing. I looked at him, and I think we both were looking at the same thing.
Yeah, I thought, man, he's really got to take a step to get that yard out there. But I'm thinking that, He's pushing 5 foot.
Yeah, there might have been some
That's
vertical,
all right. Hey,
vertical
that's okay.
challenge. Hey,
Some of the best football players were short guys.
that's right. There's a direct snap, and that is Eric Harlan still on his feet up over the 50-yard line on in, I'd say about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line.
Just short of picking up all that yardage that we lost on that first play. This is where we are. Coach Knuckles said he doesn't like to, obviously we don't like to be here on first down. We want to be less than 10, obviously. So now we're 2nd and 11 here because of our own mistake. But you got to overcome those.
Yes.
So let's try to get something positive here on 2nd down and give ourselves a little bit shorter. We don't want 3rd and 11 here. A little different formation for us now. We just got the single back there, Will Kelly, bringing Harrison Pittsford in motion. Oh, a fumble.
A little bit of a fumble there and picked up, and that is going to bring up 3rd down.
I think Eric just got a little quick.
I think he took his eye off of it when Pittsford went in motion. It kind of looked like he took his eye off the snap.
Yeah, I think it was going to be just a quick hitter out to the outside or something across the middle there.
Yeah.
A quick play that they saw that's probably going to work really quickly there for us. And I think Eric was just a little bit ahead of himself right on that one. But we recovered.
And we are about 3rd down and 15, it looks like.
Carlos Artiega comes in the backfield now.
Harlan awaits the snap. In motion now is, I believe that was Jesus Cardozo. And it is to Jesus. And he's up over the 45-yard line there.
Now we've got a decision to make. We've got about 4th and 6, but we're in decent field position. But we haven't seen what they can do offensively. So now you're kind of in a tough situation. Do we want to go for it here, or do we want to pin them back and really put them in a bad spot? I think we're going to see how they line up, see what play Coach Nuck has in mind, and see if it looks like it will work. If not, we can always have Eric do that quick kick.
And we do have some guys out now in motion. Again, that is Cardoza. And it does look like we're going to go for it. And Harlan throws deep and just fell down back there, and that is
Nate
Steele, but it was a little to the outside, so it will be a turnover on downs.
Let me just tell you that we got away with one on that one. If we didn't get – I know we don't have that replay. Nate pushed that defender right to the ground.
Yeah.
Which, hey, man, if they're going to let you do that – and I know sometimes there's some fighting. Nate got that guy right off of him. It was just over his head, and we got kind of lucky there. The kid didn't pick that one off because hit him right in the number. But I don't think he was quite looking at it.
Well, Coach, that gives us the opportunity to see the Tindley offense for the first time. And we'll take a look there at some of the guys in their backfield. I see number 10 there, Antonio Robinson, who's their quarterback, a senior, 5'11", 185. And then looks behind him. I can't see the numbers perfectly tonight, which isn't a surprise.
They're in a spread formation. They've got 4 guys out. They don't have very many guys in, so they're either going to get rid of the ball quick or we should be able to get some pressure on them. Now, we're going to have to contain because I watched them warm up. They're fairly athletic.
Robinson now sends someone in motion. There is a flag on the play as they come up over the 50-yard line. But again,
I'm thinking that's a procedure.
That is. I believe that motion that he sent number 7, Donovan Gilder, in motion, the halfback there, the junior. And I don't think that was legal motion.
Good.
They're trying to go quick, as you can see, but we do have the penalty flag. Have they made the call?
They have not. No,
they're waving
no flag. They're picking it up.
No flag. So count that.
I don't see that in basketball.
No, they don't ever. They don't ever take it away, do they?
Hey, we decide we're just gonna. Well, every once in a while you get an inadvertent whistle, which I always love. But
yeah, it's always when we're doing something really well too. So they did pick up about 6 on that. It's 2nd and 4 now.
Gotta watch ourselves. We
just
went off sides there.
I thought it looked like the back moved for a false start.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good move. Good call.
And I thought he looked like he moved his foot there just early, his right foot.
That's great eyes then by Avery, because Avery stepped over that line. He must have been watching back there. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
That is 21 Miller, the running back there, who's a sophomore who moved early.
Looks like Tyer Miller there.
Tyer Miller. So that actually helps us out and sends him back now 2nd down and just about 9, a long 9. And Robinson now waiting. He has Miller in the backfield. 4 wideouts. Snaps away.
Fumble.
He picks it back up.
Boy.
Now he's making something, another Warrior misses, and several Warriors still trying to fight Robinson out of bounds. He finally gets out.
Well, he made something out of nothing,
He
didn't
did. He's just short of a first down.
Yeah, he picked that up. The fumble was 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he ended up picking up a good 9 yards. Boy, that's close to a first down, too. We'll see how good this crew's eyesight is. Last week,
I mean, they didn't need it at all. I mean, that's not a first down. They
No.
cannot. That spot was not very good.
Yeah.
I'll give him.
No, that was not.
Tindley that, and they're ready to go on third and 1. They do not huddle.
No.
They're ready to roll.
It's like they're wearing wristbands. And
So Robinson and Miller in the backfield again. In motion is number 18, Marcus Greathouse, and that's
a little fake.
Little fake, and now we've got him trapped in the backfield.
Carlos,
Hang on.
Hold on, Carlos.
And he throws it away.
Oh, they're going to call him in the grasp, or are they going to call him down?
They did. They called him down in the backfield, and that's okay because you know what? Back here in the backfield, Davion Catlett, number 8, actually almost caught that and made a play out of it.
Yes, and Carlos wanted that whistle. He's probably yet screaming for it. He gets credit for the sack there.
Yeah. Because that takes them back. They lost all of their 9 yards on that play as they go back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to have to decide here. We're going to see if they're going to go for it. I'm not sure about that call. You're playing a team like that.
I agree with you. I didn't know that I think he's pretty athletic. I don't know that his leg was down.
They're going to go ahead and punt it.
And they are going to kick away. And that is going to be a pretty good bounce. And it's across the 20, so it's inside the 20-yard line, probably just about the 15 or 16-yard line.
And I'm going to, when I say I don't know about that call, it's because I felt like the kid was he in the grasp? Yes, but you got to get at some point you got to allow them to make a football move. And I know that the officials would say we're going to, err on the side of caution to protect kids. But in that situation, boy, I don't know. I think it looked like that both of those guys, running back and the quarterback, went back and told that official, you probably haven't seen us play very much.
Right. Give us a chance here. And I agree with you. You want to see a kid be able to make a play. But, hey, it went in our favor, so we'll take it.
Absolutely.
6:18 left in the first quarter. Ball is away. I believe that is Harlan keeping that.
Yep.
He gets a couple of blocks. Picks up about 3 yards on the carry and up to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, this was going to set up something later. And then I think we keep saying if we're going to pick up 3 or 4, just keep doing it.
Right.
But it's going to set up something later. Somebody's going to get caught sleeping. They're going to keep going closer and closer and closer. And the next thing you know, you're going to be able to run some misdirection or something across the middle.
And there's a penalty flag. I think they got him to jump.
Talk about that every week.
Yep.
Eric's hard count.
The other thing I was going to talk about as we get this penalty stop, Coach, is perhaps as we look at the sideline, they only have about 5-6 guys, well, maybe more than that, about 7 or 8 guys on the sidelines. This smash mouth up front work, a lot of their guys are two-way players. Maybe we're trying to wear them out early, and I think there is a timeout here. Was it Tindley that took the timeout?
I think so.
I think they did. So timeout Tindley.
Yeah. What I'll say back to that is, yes, I would agree with you that we should be able to wear them down with more guys on our field, but there's part of me that thinks their coach may have them in decent condition because they're playing so fast offensively. So
right.
they may be okay with that and like that, at least on the offensive side. Now, defensively, they probably appreciate it if we take the whole 25 seconds so they could catch their breath, but maybe, that's something that works in our favor and we continue to move the ball a little bit quicker or get up to the line of scrimmage and maybe as the game goes, we wear them down. But,
right.
I agree with you that they don't have a lot of guys over there. Use that to our advantage.
So 5:47 will be left here. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Get a good shot of the cheerleaders out there, and it is the chillier of the nights. And our cheerleaders always here, always working. And we appreciate those Warrior cheerleaders so much and everything they do. Coach, I know you do. You've been known to get them cupcakes and some things during the basketball season. Take care of them.
Love our cheerleaders. They're loud. They always make a lot of noise. I always brag on them, say they're the best ones around because they love it and they take it serious.
Yes.
And when they're cheering, they really get into it. And we're happy for it. It's senior night for them too.
That's right. And we heard the band in there, and senior night for the band. Here is Harlan back to pass. The ball is away. That is, almost looked like, and it is a penalty flag, and let's get that replay real quick and see if we can see that one.
Yep, looks like we're going to call that.
Let's cut to that one real quick and see if we can see that
here.
pass interference on that. Just tripped him up there right as he was trying to get to that one.
Yep,
and,
ran through him. Nate did a decent job, too, of coming back to the ball. You know, the defender never really looked back to see where that was, and so he kind of ran right through him.
I don't know if this official's doing real well.
We're going to mark that off.
Okay, and set up here to see what happens after the penalty. And we are away with the ball up the middle.
Able to pick up about 6 yards on that. That's a nice pickup. So, you know, we'll take that every time. Pick 5-6 yards up every time. That'll be a nice way to start your drive.
Absolutely. Second down and about 5. Here's Harlan with the carry. A couple of blockers. Nice cutback. Trying to break away and finally tackled from behind there. That is tackled by number 60. And that is Joe Phillips of Tindley, but not before Harlan picks up the first down.
And I probably should mention this. We talked about, you know, Will Kelly needing 1 rushing yard to get to 1,000 for his career. Eric Harlan's only 157 total yards away from first all-time in total yards.
Wow.
The previous record is 4,949 by Greg Rhodes. So that's a record that's been there for a while.
That'd be something to do on senior night.
So Eric needs 208 yards also to get to 5,000, which obviously he would break that with that. So I've got a couple people on that. We're not great at being able to call and keep those stats right here.
No.
So we've got a couple people on that are going to help us out if he does get to that point tonight. The reason I wanted to bring that up is we've been seeing a lot of Eric Harlan so far tonight. So
yes,
he may have a chance to get there, and that's combined yards, total yards, so passing and running. So
he could eclipse that.
Yeah.
Well, how many did you say? 100.
He's not that far away from the school record. He's only 157 yards away, and then he's only 208 total yards away from.
And there he is going out to the far side. Nice cutback, and he's on up. And there doesn't seem to be. No, I thought I saw a flag, but there isn't a flag.
No, doesn't look like. Well, I mean, they could have picked it up.
Yeah,
they've known this crew's known to pick it up. Yeah, he needs 208 to get to 5,000,
which is
total yards, which would be the record. But you know, I guess we'll shoot for that 157 first to break the school record.
Yeah,
and then after that, just adding on to it.
And we continue to be in this beast, this power, and there is, I think, Will Kelly. Perhaps I thought that
was a direct snap.
Yep,
it was Will Kelly on the carry. Oh, Will's adding to it.
Yep. So once again, if you're just getting into the game a little late, congratulations to junior number 5, Will Kelly, for eclipsing the 1,000-yard rushing mark on his career with one more year to go. So congratulations. And then we talked about Eric Harlan is also creeping in on a career yards, passing and rushing. He's closing in on the school record along with definitely getting about 5,000 over career is unbelievable. He's back to pass here. Ball is away. Caught, and that is a touchdown.
Go.
I believe that's a touchdown.
Yeah, that is. They're calling that a touchdown. He got it before he got down. Nice throw. Well, that'll add up quick to.
That's helping that out right away.
Eric's yardage total. Yeah, that was Nate Steele.
Let's see that pass there. A nice throw, nice catch. Nate got behind the guy and just across before the tackle was made. And excellent as we line up here to go for two. So that will add to the score. And again, a nice start here for Wes-Del. 14-0 with 3:02 left. And here we are lining up in that.
Didn't call it. Looked like we might have got either right off
And
the
here
snap
we go,
and
thrown and caught there.
Trying to see who we have catch that. It was Harrison Pittsford.
Harrison Pittsford with the catch. So
Two-point conversion.
16-0 here early for Wes-Del as the boys are jumping around down there, and it's good to see that. It's
Right.
That's that energy we talked about, and we've seen some leadership, as you talked about, with Harlan, and picking up all those yards. I believe that's his second passing.
Yeah.
Second passing touchdown.
Yeah, unofficially, I'm going to go and check here in a second, but next time we take a break, I'm going to check and see who that first one was to. It was either Nate or Joel. I saw 4, and I don't know if I saw anything on the back of that with it.
And this is Joel's first game back in a few weeks, so it would be nice to see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it was, but boy, Nate's got a matchup that he likes right now.
Yes.
And Eric likes that too, because I think they're having to put an extra guy up there because we keep running that beast formation. We're putting an extra guy up there, and then that one-on-one coverage is not working for him. So it's about 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Warriors with a 16-0 lead over the Charles A. Tindley Accelerated Tigers.
Charles A. Tindley Accelerated. That's a lot to say, but you got it right there.
Well, a couple of the cheerleaders came over from their school.
Wanted to make sure we got it right.
Very nicely. Wanted to know if we could make sure that we called them the Accelerated, Charles A. Tindley Accelerated, and I said absolutely.
Here we go
There
again.
it is
This
again.
time,
Get on it, boys.
This time it's in there, and I don't know. It's still loose.
They're going to call it. It's going to take these officials a minute.
And they are fighting for the ball
Fighting
still.
down there at the bottom. Let's see. We still don't have a call.
And it doesn't look like we're coming out.
Looks like we maybe. Yep, they're saying it's Tindley. So
Yeah,
they're
it's
finally
Tindley
going to get the ball on offense here again.
So we do have if you want to drop a hello or a Go Warriors in the chat, we'll try to get with you. We do have Julie Swartz, who watched, I know last night she watched the middle school game. We said hi to her. Julie, it's good to see you in there watching as always. I know tonight Pam Meyer-Fisher's not watching because she came into the booth to say hi.
She'll probably go back
She's
and
here.
watch it. Knowing her, she'll probably go back and watch it.
She will, so we'll say hi. And sorry we didn't get to talk to you a little bit more. I was a bit stressed, as I always am at the beginning, so I didn't get a chance to talk too much to any of our visitors. I think we're going to have a visitor in the second quarter up here.
Yeah, in between quarters here, we're going to have, we'll just save it. We're going to have a Where Are They Now here in a second.
Here's a pass away from Robinson. And nice little move. They finally take him out of bounds on the far side. Picks up about 5, maybe 6 on there.
Harrison Pittsford in coverage on that. Now they made the catch, but Harrison was didn't allow the receiver to get behind him, forced him out of bounds. Wouldn't really necessarily want to give up 7 yards on the first play, but he did do a nice job of making that tackle as a one-on-one at that situation. So Harrison kept him there and pushed him and forced him out of bounds.
Yeah. Once again, they go quick. They get right back up there. So you may be right, Coach, when I said we were trying to wear them out. I think these guys are pretty well conditioned because they go quick offense, no huddle, and I think they're ready to go. So maybe my theory wasn't quite right.
We
got him in the backfield. We got a lot of pressure going back there. And he got away from it, and he is finally knocked out of bounds. I still think he might have picked up a yard there.
Well, let's see. He's hard to get. You remember last year they had a running back to go with him, and then they had a low receiver, but they had a running back and that quarterback just as fast. And boy, we had our hands full with them last year. I was glad to see that kid had graduated.
Yes.
But it looked like they maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, which you wouldn't have guessed. Where
he was 10 yards. Yeah, he was 10 yards on the run the other way, and good pursuit by 2 of our Warriors. I didn't see exactly who was in pursuit there. And now they're going to spread us out wide here with Robinson in the shotgun.
Luckily for us, we haven't given them time to throw.
And we do have a timeout, I think.
It's either a timeout or delay a game. They called the timeout right before the delay a game.
It was
situation.
timeout Tindley?
Timeout Tindley, right before that delay.
Second
game.
timeout there, and it's 2:05 left in the first quarter. While we take this timeout, we're going to take an audio break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back with you here from Paul Parker Field and getting ready for the last 2:05 of the first quarter. We've
Looks like
got
they're
some.
gonna come over and explain something to Coach here. He's going to meet him out there halfway. I just got some clarification. The first touchdown was Nate Steele, so he's got both touchdowns tonight. So, again, like we said, matchup that Eric and Nate both really feel comfortable with, and obviously offensive coordinator Coach Knuckles there has found something that he likes because they've gone to that play several times. So,
What we got going on here? Coach Hess didn't look happy when he turned around. They look like they want a reset of something.
yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Coach Hess looking maybe up here at the press box.
So that's
I don't know what the.
too many men on the field. I don't know what they're calling here. They're giving him a reset, or he's raising the roof, one or the other.
Well, we have raised the roof twice since we've scored, so he just.
No, he's going to give him. So we're going to give a reset there to the 25-second clock. I know that, but looks like we're ready.
I think we're good to go.
Well, give him a second.
Are
here.
we?
I think so. I think we're getting there.
I
Now
think
he's going
we're
to
good.
explain it to the other coach.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? Just say, let's just play at this point.
Yep, he's ready.
He's ready to go. So, empty backfield, third down, and about 4 on the 47-yard line for Robinson and Tindley. Robinson in the shotgun now looking over at the sideline. Believe he's looking for the call, getting that play into his teammates. Again, they are spread here wide. And they are
offsides.
way offsides.
Yes.
So that's going to help us.
Well, my guess is it looked like that was going to be a passing play. Some kind of a crossing pattern over on the other side. 2 receivers over there. So they can just run it again.
Well, I think they're going to have to. It's now 3rd and 10.
I was trying to think if Tindley's made it to our side of the field yet.
They have not, that I know of, made
They
it.
did. It wasn't very far.
No, it wasn't past. I can tell you this much. It was not past the 40, which is directly in front of us.
No.
We haven't been on this end. Again, no big plays was one of your keys, so we want to watch that. A lot of pressure.
That one away.
And that is
picked off.
intercepted. Intercepted with
flag.
some room and headed up the far side, and I can't tell. Was that
That's
Harlan?
Harlan, Eric
Harlan
Harlan
with the interception. There's a flag in the
There's
backfield.
a flag back there. Let's see what the play is. It may be roughing the
No,
passer.
I'm worried about that because it's in the backfield, and that's usually on the defense.
Either roughing the passer or a blow to the head. And if that's the case, nope.
It is an interception. So Eric Harlan with the interception.
Called holding. It was a holding call against Tindley. Obviously,
And,
we'll decline that and take the play. So
right on cue when we talk about your keys of the game, no big plays. They try to go a little deep there, and Eric Harlan, the senior, steps up with a big interception. He did have a guy. That was a heck of from his back foot. Robinson making a play there, and he did have a guy open, but Eric read it the whole way.
Eric ran right in front of it, made a nice play on it, jumped up there just enough to get it, showed his athleticism.
And now Harlan is in that beast formation here, moving down to the inside, gets a blocker, up over, still moving forward. Nice little push there.
Nice push from the guys behind there. Jesus Cardoza and Carlos
He
pushing
is.
him along. That was actually, was that Eric carrying it? I think
Was it Harrison?
It may have been Harrison
Oh, I'm
Pittsford.
sorry, it was Harrison Pittsford. I see that now. So a good carry by Harrison Pittsford and a good teamwork there to help push him probably 3 more yards on down the field.
We have. I'm checking to see if we might.
That was a first down.
We might have Harrison Pittsford in as quarterback right now.
I can't tell. I do know
it
this.
is. Harrison
Harrison and
is-
then Eric both wear a towel, so that's the only way I can tell who's who. And usually I get them mixed up, which I just did. Here we are in that beast
No, they're
formation
going
again.
Straight. That was
Will
a straight
Kelly?
snap right to Will Kelly. Yeah.
And Will up the middle there just adds on to that 1,000 plus yard, or excuse me, 1,000 plus yard
Career.
Too many numbers, Coach.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have that background in math. We both got the same math education.
Yeah. It wasn't at Wes-Del.
No, it was not.
Unfortunately for us.
Yeah.
It was a county over.
County not to be named.
Yes. But it's the only school in that county, and it isn't J.
No. So here we go. Same formation, the heavy backfield that they call, I believe, beast. And now they spread out of that, and that's a direct snap again. I think we have a flag.
Something there. We got a false start on us.
We got a flag on the play, so that'll reset things. So 30 seconds left in the first quarter. This has been a good senior night so far with the 16-0 lead.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if Eric's okay, if they're just giving him a break. That might be a good chance to give him, if they feel comfortable. It gives us a different look. The one thing it does do, though, is gives us a different cadence, too. Now we're going to have a different cadence up in our quarterback, so I think that might have got us on that one because Eric does have his own definite cadence.
Oh, yeah.
That might have caught ourselves on that one.
That is for sure. Ball's away. I believe that is Pittsford again.
Yep. Yes.
Up the middle, still on his feet. Now we have a flag, another flag. So I didn't get a chance to knock the flag graphic off before we get another flag.
See what we cut.
And that was in the middle of the whole thing, so I'm thinking face mask.
It's either face mask or we're going to have holding again here. See what they call.
There was something. It is a face mask.
on us, though.
It's on us?
Yeah, face mask on. Unless he's confused. Wait. Yep, it's on us.
So
this guy's known to be a little confused from time to time, but he keeps pointing that way, so it looks like we're going backwards.
But
yeah, he's going backwards.
So, well, I'm confused.
Well, that makes about 7 of them out there.
So, there we go. Face mask the other way. Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
I'm
telling you what.
I
have always, I've always stuck up for officials. You know me, but
you always have been.
I don't know. Last week's crew was pretty good.
Yeah.
This week's crew is
just a little confused.
Well, they're out there.
in more ways than one. So, we're going that way.
I don't remember seeing it. I saw these guys down there on the field, and a lot of times I recognize some. We get a lot of officials that do football and basketball, kind of a crossover there. And
I'm going to hope you don't get these guys.
Well, I didn't see anybody I knew, so that's probably a good thing for everybody.
I feel like we don't know. Oh, that's the end of the quarter. There we go. So that is the end of the first quarter. After all of that, we get to a break, and it is 16-0 after 1 here at Paul Parker Field. We will be back here for the second quarter shortly on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here, and we are joined in the booth by a special guest. Coach, who's with us?
Looks like former Wes-Del football, basketball, track extraordinaire Jared Dowling has joined us. And Jared, hey, glad to see you. Glad to see you come back. Special night, obviously, for your family tonight. So here supporting your brother on senior night, and glad that you were able to get here and see that. But tell us a little bit about where you're at right now and what's going on in your life.
Oh yeah, I just want to say, like, first off, I really appreciate you guys having me up here. Really feel awesome. It's a great night. But yeah, so I'm currently going to Indiana Wesleyan University, studying in physical and health education, and I'm a sophomore, and classes and everything's going really good.
Physical and health education.
Well, let me tell you.
Who had an impact on your life in that?
Oh man, there's so many people, but one guy specifically.
Well, yeah.
Let's see what happens on this play.
Oh, it looks like it's Eric Carlin. Is that Eric Carlin? And he is pushing.
Ooh, I thought you might have been good luck there for a second.
Just short.
Just short. Nice run there for Eric. And some of these guys are obviously still playing from when you were around. So nice to see Eric. Eric's closing in on I don't know if you knew this, but Eric is closing in on becoming the all-time career yardage leader for Wes-Del, not just for this. Yeah, so he's close.
That's awesome.
We'll get an update. Let's keep you here for a second.
All right.
We'll
for sure.
See what happens.
I think we might have got a timeout.
Looks like timeout.
Timeout Tindley. That's going to be the last one. Coach gives you a chance to talk to Jared a little bit longer.
So I know that there has been it's hard to do the athletic thing that here in school, and this question's going nowhere right now. But here, let me back.
I think everybody's wondering. Even Jared's kind of looking at me like, "Where are we going with this?"
I'm just enjoying.
What I'm trying to say to Jared is, there's a lot of pressure on him because he's following in the footsteps of a long tradition of health and physical education teachers that have come through Indiana Wesleyan, and I set that bar pretty high. So, Jared, as long as you can get above a 2.0.
2.0.
Yeah, that's where we're set for you.
All right, I'll definitely go for that.
He had to write an essay to graduate.
Yes,
and I think his mom wrote it because he couldn't write.
So tell me a couple classes that you're in this semester.
Oh man, so I'm in a nutrition class. So learn all the healthy ways of eating, healthy ways of dieting, what should and should not go in your body, and all that. I'm in this one class called Team Sports, where basically it's perfect for PE majors because all we do is we have to instruct students and teach them lessons on certain sports.
Okay.
So I had to do a flag football lesson, and we just play flag football, softball, and all that good stuff.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's see what happens here on this play.
And it is to Harlan. He's looking to get in. And I think he's just short.
They're going to call him just short.
He was. His knee was down.
What else do you have this semester?
Let's see. I got anatomy, and physiology. I have general psychology, so working on the mind. That's pretty cool. It's a fun class. And then school of health and safety.
And we have a warrior down.
Got a warrior down.
Maybe Harlan. I think Harlan's up.
Please tell me that all these guys will get up. We always like to see our guys getting up, and no one ever wants to see anybody down. Tony will run out there, take care of them, and we'll see what who gets up. And
I'm trying to see who is still standing.
Yeah, looks like I can't tell what part of the body they're looking at right now, but maybe a leg. Yeah,
they're looking at the ankle now. I've got it zoomed in here so we can see Tony at work.
So sounds like you've got some. I remember all those classes. I know that none of the professors are probably still alive that were there when I was in school because that was years and years ago. But
which we're celebrating 100th year, by the way.
The 100 years. What are you trying to say?
Surprised they haven't called Coach back.
Well, and it's a great school, and it's changed a lot since I was there, and I'm proud of you. And I know that
I believe it was not Indiana Wesleyan when he first went there. It was Marion
College.
It was Marion College,
Marion
but
College.
it was. I actually got to. This is a little known fact here. I got to be in the group that renamed the mascot. We picked the color. There were several different names that were up at the time. I know one of them was the Cardinals, so I probably voted for that. But there were several of them, but Wildcats won, and then the color scheme, which I've always loved, the gray and red and white.
It's a really good mixture.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So tell us a little something about your senior night or something that you remember of your senior year when you were a Wes-Del football player.
It was really special for me. Football has always had a real special place in my heart. Just all the coaches and everything. So it was just really cool to see, one last time on the home field just with everybody.
That was Will Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Will Kelly? Looks like
he's up and he's walking around.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it was a real special night. Just admiring everybody who was just put the time and effort into me, and just going out and just having fun with all my brothers out there, and just playing some good old-fashioned football.
And I said this a lot of times in basketball, and I know I remember saying it because I say it to every senior class. You don't understand what senior night's like until you're a senior.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
When you're going through it, you want to do well for your seniors, but you don't understand what it's like until you're actually a senior, and it's a kind of an emotional night. So let's see what happens here on this
See
play.
if they can punch it in. They're right at the 1-yard line. There is Harlan behind some blockers. He's in. Touchdown for Eric Harlan.
All right.
And it's a good start here in the first half for Wes-Del.
And good luck, I guess. We bring Jared up. We should have brought him up weeks ago.
Yeah, we've needed you up here. It's 22-0 now, 11-10 still to go. I'm sure we'll go for 2 here. And I haven't known us to be a kicking team. We weren't a kicking team when you were here.
Nope.
No.
Always for 2.
Always for 2. And you know what? It's been working for us. Why wouldn't we? Right now, we've converted on both.
Well, neither one of us we've discussed already our math people. But percentages would show you if we look at our percentages over the years that going for 2 has worked out for us percentage-wise more than it has hurt us.
Oh yeah.
Jared, what was so special about going through Wes-Del? We've got a lot of guys, now going through it, but a lot of people, Coach and I went to a little bigger school. We wish we would have gone to a smaller school like this. But what is so special about Wes-Del now that you're an alum that you can maybe talk to about? And he did get the 2 there.
Easy
that you
money.
can talk to some of the younger. I know Grayson's at home watching and some of the younger guys are watching. What's so special about Wes-Del?
One thing I really loved about Wes-Del was just like how tight of a family we all are.
Yep.
Just being in a small community, everyone has your back. Everyone wants like what's best for you, and then same for you. Like you want everyone to achieve, because when one person achieves for us, then we all achieve. We're all like that big of a family.
Right.
Doesn't matter what it is, through academics or sports or music, anything like that. If we all are accomplishing our goals, like we're all there to support each other. That's like one of the biggest takeaways I ever had is we have each other's backs.
Well, you put it better than I've heard it from a lot of people. So
that was great.
That's a great way to put it. Now, I got another question for you.
Yeah.
I know you're going to do PE and health. They're going to parlay into some coaching. You plan to coach?
Yeah, absolutely.
What sport?
You guys know my dad, so
yes.
I definitely have some coaching experience.
All-time junior varsity winner.
Yes.
All-time wins in
be.
junior varsity basketball.
Oh yeah.
What are you saying? It has to be just because he's been there that long? Is that what you're saying?
No.
He's been there a long time.
Well, I was going to say because he's so good.
Yeah.
I would never say that.
But no, yeah. To answer your question, yeah, absolutely. I definitely plan.
What is your
coaching.
favorite sport if you were to coach? Is it basketball or is it football?
I mean, it's kind of like it really is both. I'd love to have the opportunity to do both, and like whichever role it is, whether it's a big role or minor role. It just like both those sports have really contributed a lot in like my high school career or just sport career in general. So just to kind of give back and help out the programs would be a tremendous help and everything.
Yeah. Well, we love having our own come back, and as you know, once a warrior, always a warrior. So we hope that it's got to fit into your schedule though too. We know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like
that's out of bounds.
I feel like you may be trying to get rid of me.
Well, I am. I can see the future of PE, and it's standing to my left.
Yes.
You're standing 2 people to my left.
I know.
So
I feel it. Let me just say before you take off, Jared, that one of the things we've talked about this year is that at times we've struggled to have some leadership. That sometimes guys don't always buy into that role, and we always talk about. It doesn't necessarily have to be necessarily your best player on the field or your guy that has the ball in his hands the most. And that's one of the things I always appreciated about you. Mason, I know, is down. Mason Whittett's here helping, and I know he's at Indiana Wesleyan with you also. But your group that year was just kind of a great indicator of guys that can do a lot of things to help a team that don't necessarily mean scoring 20 points a game or, guys that don't get in the newspaper a lot. So let's see what happens here real quick.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, he is being chased. Oh, that was a block in the back, wasn't it?
Well, he didn't see that one. I don't know how.
He lost yards, though.
Yeah,
he
but
said a nice pick.
Good grief.
He said nice pick.
That was crazy.
But back to that, I'm gonna jump on.
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna piggyback on the back end of that before we let you go, Jared, and say this: as both principal and superintendent in those roles, as you came through, I'll go even further and say you were the type of kid that every school needs, every district needs. You and a couple of the guys you were with, Mason being another one, you didn't just do it on the field. You didn't just do it out on the basketball court. You did it everywhere that you were part of. You were a leader. And, I will say this. Sometimes we didn't know how much you were a leader until you were gone and we see you guys leave. And so we miss you. We miss some of that leadership, but we would love to have you back in here in some capacity at some point whenever your schedule works. Let's see what happens on this run.
A little fake handoff there.
Yeah, looks like we had him. But I just want to tell you that you are a solid leader, and we were so lucky to have you, and we'd love to get you back in here at some point. So when you get done, call me. I know a guy who we can boot out, and we can get you in for PE.
I could always use some help. I mean, can we do that? Can we do that?
Yeah, we could do that, and then we'll just slowly move you out.
Yeah, okay.
I
feel like that's happening right now.
Yeah, no, yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate the nice words. It means a whole lot.
We wanted to have you up here when we saw you in the crowd because it's nice I think people like to hear what's going on with our students, and we aren't always able to do that. But now that we're doing these telecasts, we can do that a little bit when we see guys popping in and out. Nice play right there and tackle made on number 21 and trying to string that out and get him in motion there. And he's limping off the field a little bit.
Jared, is there anything you'd like to say to your brother?
Oh, man. I mean,
that can be said on the air?
Yeah.
Man, I'm really hoping, his knee gets better. My goodness.
He's been out for, 3-4 games? He's kind of just
walking out there, but, he's powering through, trying to at least play his last senior night. So I guess that's good. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Well, Jared, we appreciate having you up here. We're going to let you go here. We only have about 9:30 left here. And hang on. Let's watch this punt. Let's leave Jared with us for this. He may get a chance to call no, they're not.
Actually a nice
Look at that punt.
That's kind of wow.
That's a nice punt.
On the 15.
So we're getting ready to take over on the 15. And, folks, we appreciate Jared Dowling being up in the booth with us for a Where Are They Now? He was our first Where Are They Now?
Yep.
There'll never be another first. Where are they now? Jared Dowling was the first one.
Very honored.
And we appreciate you coming up. And maybe down the road we can have you back up here. Maybe you could step in a few games or something for one of us if we need to be. And you could do a little broadcasting.
Anytime, I'd love to. This is awesome. You guys do an awesome job, and this is really, really cool.
Well, get all those people at Indiana Wesleyan, show them on get it on that big screen there. And they'll love the commentary.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just give us a little shout out in the comments there, and then we'll mention you and any of your buddies or anybody there that's watching it, and we'll be happy to mention everybody there. So, how is quickly before you go?
Yeah, I'm smelling hamburgers is the problem, guys.
Too.
Do you smell those hamburgers?
Yeah. How is
tempting?
How is college different? In a quick version,
how's
it different this year than it was last year with all the COVID rules and? How is at least at Indiana Wesleyan? How do you feel like it's a little different?
It's a really fun. I was just talking to my friend about this, and honestly, Indiana Wesleyan's done such a really good job at it.
Yeah.
There's just masks, obviously everywhere you walk and stuff like that. But other than that, it's really been a really good spaced out opportunity for stuff. So our chapel, we spaced out the seating there, and I think it's kind of a unique way, because a lot of people still want to go, but we got to be a little separated. So it kind of just shows that no matter what happens, people will try to still do things even with masks. But but the masks definitely have been a big thing helping us students feel more safe at least. I haven't heard of any positive test results for ever, so that's a good sign, of course. And they've just been doing a really, really good job this year.
Well, that's it's always different. Everything's different this year. So I feel bad for everybody that's kind of going through this because it's not really the same that you would get. Same experience. High school's not the same, college isn't the same, but none of it's the same. But
if anybody's doing it well, Wes-Del's doing it well.
Wes-Del and
Indiana Wesleyan.
We're all adjusting to it, and I think we're gonna get through this for sure.
Well, and what I was going to say is kids are resilient, and I just I see that for sure with our Wes-Del kids.
It's a line from Home Alone. Yeah. John Candy says that.
Yeah,
kids are resilient.
Oh yeah,
kids are resilient, and so are college kids, and it's. You make the best out of the situation you have, and it's been great at Wes-Del, and I wouldn't expect anything less from high class education, like Indiana Wesleyan. So I'll quit tooting Indiana Wesleyan for you and I, but again, thanks for coming.
Right. Shout out to Indiana Wesleyan.
That's right. Thanks for coming up. You won't be the last person, but you, like Coach said, you are the first. So
And I'll be honored to come up again anytime, anytime for sure.
We'll do that. Just don't come up here and try to take my job again.
But yeah,
all right.
But yeah, guys, really appreciate having me up here and everything.
Thanks. Go down there.
Well, thanks for coming.
I bet you that cheeseburger's coming from either
Yeah.
Mike or Trent Dowling. That's 100%
Probably.
guess.
I mean, watch out for Steve Dowling too.
That's
though.
true.
Well, that's true. It could be Steve.
could
We
be
have
Steve.
3 Dowlings down there.
That's
so
true.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You guys see.
Chances
You
are
gotta be
one of
careful.
them has a hamburger in there.
Yep,
That's true.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Jared.
All right, see you guys.
See
Thank
ya.
you.
So Jared Dowling there, a former Warrior, and hanging out with us, played for Coach Hess, and it was great to catch up with Jared and see where he's at Indiana Wesleyan and see how much success he's having. And no doubt, great leader that we had. He will be successful no matter what he chooses to do, and I hope it is to take over for Coach, and we can get him out of here. So, Coach, it looks like it's about 8:24 left in the quarter, 24-0. The good start for Wes-Del here on senior night.
Absolutely.
I think they've hit on all of your keys. So far, we've seen leadership. So far, we have limited the big plays. And
nice long possessions. I'd like to make sure that we are not turning the ball over, which we haven't. Even the one fumble we had, we recovered. So let's make sure that we continue that. I like that we're milking the clock here a little bit because we have the lead. We got to learn how to play with the lead too, so that when we have the lead, we know how to handle it.
That is true.
Pitch back there from Harrison Pittsford.
And his ball's away, and
nice
it is
catch.
caught. Sorry, with a little bit of shaky camera work, but a nice catch. So a little pitch to Pittsford, and then
almost a little flea flicker action there, but it was a pitch back to
Harlan, wasn't it?
Yeah, Harrison Pittsford went in motion, got the handoff, then pitched it right back to Eric Harlan, and Eric made that what a nice catch there by Nate Steele. Nate's having a great night.
Nate's having a good night.
Nice senior night for Nate Steele.
So here we go, keeping things rolling here, seeing some interesting plays coming out of Coach Knuckles' playbook. Some things we haven't seen this year, and we're moving along just nicely. Here we are on the Beast formation.
Push.
Big push.
Look at that
Big push. Big push, maybe. I don't even know. He's close to a first down. The FAR official has one of the worst spots I've ever seen.
Yeah, he is not favorable.
No, this guy down here.
It's not for either team.
No.
They're just.
This guy down here. And I'm sorry if it seems like you're at home and you're like, boy, these guys are always on the officials. We're not really. It's just you got to call it like you. I swear this is crooked. This line they've got going, whatever.
Yeah, well, hey.
I'm going to let it go. Last night,
we'll see if we can get.
Don't go back and listen to last night's middle school game.
Okay.
I was not very nice. I'm gonna get fined.
Maybe we can get like Cunningham Optical as a sponsor.
Yeah. Eye Associates.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll take them.
That's a first down.
Nice push again.
And still moving, still on his feet.
Now all of a sudden they're going to wait to blow the whistle.
Oh yeah, now we're going to wait till somebody gets hurt. That's what I always love. I said that last night. Let's wait till someone gets hurt before we blow the whistle.
First down. No flags, so we got at least a favorable spot to get that.
I'm going to check real quick in the chat and see if we've got any more people in there. I always say something about it and then see if we do. We've got Faith Long. Hello, Faith. Go Warriors. I miss all these guys is what she says. And Dorothy Marvel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dorothy. And I hope you're probably saying it to us, but you might be saying it to the Warriors tonight with that 24-0 lead. So
right now we unofficially have Eric Harlan 46 yards away from this career yardage record.
And here he is rolling out. It looks like a pass play. It is away. Oh, just through the hands.
I think it was Cameron Buckner. I think.
That's number 5. Is that number?
That's 6.
6.
Take me a second. Let me find my glasses.
Well, I could probably get it quicker.
That's Cameron. Yeah, that was Cameron Buckner.
Well, it doesn't help you keep the lights off up here.
Well, I didn't know how you wanted it, but
well, the lights off in this booth with you. You never know what'll happen.
All-purpose yardage leader with 4,950 all-purpose yards for his career.
So they just announced that he just passed the record.
Obviously not on that play, but the play before.
Yep. So congratulations to Eric Harlan. He is the all-time all-purpose yards leader.
And he's going to
add to it. And it may be he shakes a couple free up across the 30 before he's out of bounds, just short of the 25-yard line. So Eric Harlan, the all-time all-purpose yards leader for Wes-Del High School.
And that record stood for a long time. It was Greg Rhodes held that record.
Greg Rhodes. I don't know exactly when Greg graduated.
Someone could probably get on here.
Someone
chat
could probably on this chat tell us exactly when that was.
I know Greg's been back for a few alumni basketball
Coach,
games.
you're going to love this, and you're going to love that she's on tonight, but we just got in the chat room a hello from Mary Helen Bink.
Oh, my favorite. Hello, Mary.
Everybody's favorite. Mary Helen's watching, and we appreciate it, and we miss you
Incomplete.
so much, Mary Helen, here at the games, and we're glad you're there watching.
That's awesome. We miss you. We love you, and we hope you're enjoying that we can bring a little bit to Wes-Del to your house, Mary Helen. So hope everything is well, and I hope you're enjoying those chocolate donuts that I know that you love. Probably laughing about it. Diet Dr. Peppers and chocolate donuts.
Room temperature Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
When she first came, when I first was here, I found out it had to be a room temperature Diet Dr. Pepper.
Well,
but now she adjusted.
You better get it right.
You know why she adjusted?
Probably because you or Denny always forgot.
Denny always forgot and had to give her a cold one.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Carry there by Eric Harlan. Nice carry. Looks like you might be giving another guest here. Unofficial guest.
So it is 3rd and 5 now on the 22-yard line. 5:10 left to go And our Harlan's back to pass. He's throwing to the corner.
Got him.
And
nice
that
catch,
is a touchdown
Nate Steele
by
again.
Nate
Touchdown.
Steele.
Thank you.
And let's see if I can capture that one real quick.
Just got a cheeseburger here for you.
Oh, we just
might
got
be the best
cheeseburgers.
Yeah, Donna Dowling just brought us cheeseburgers.
And we will be able to see this pass as it's in the air, right behind another great touchdown pass there, and that's Nate Steele once again. So now we are going for 2.
Let's see if we can get some get this 35-point lead in our favor this week.
Yeah, I think so. You know what? It'd probably help if I actually put the points on the board too. Trying to do it all
Eric
here.
Harlan splitting out.
Eric Harlan going to the outside.
Oh, he's gonna throw
you got to
it.
throw.
Called it,
Touchdown, or excuse me, two-point conversion.
Let's see who that's to.
32-0 now.
That's Joel Dowling on the
Joel Dowling on the two-point conversion. I don't like that he's hobbling. So he's got the 2-point conversion.
He's running.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
You get a 2-point conversion, it makes you feel a little bit better.
Yep.
So
Coach Knuckles there with another interesting call. And Coach Hess giving Joel a pat on the helmet there.
I don't know if I was more excited about that touchdown or the free hamburger we
just got, yeah.
He just stepped out.
Oh. I want to thank Donna Dowling for coming up and giving us the hamburger.
We were just talking about him too, weren't we?
I feel bad I couldn't say anything. I was trying to run everything.
Well, yeah.
Donna, I hope you can't hear me.
No.
I was going to say thanks.
It's I'd like to say I could help you out here a little bit, but
you don't know what you're doing.
No, I don't.
Technology is not why we're here, Coach.
If people could see the pregame setup here, we almost should have a separate camera up here where we're setting.
Well, it would be
up.
a reality show because it's too hot for TV when I get angry.
Yep.
And I get angry every week.
Every week he gets angry, folks, and every week, just so you know,
Coach
I take the brunt of
Coach
this.
He's like a beat dog. He gets beat down, and then he's just always like he said that to me the other day. He's just always here to pick me back up.
I just keep wagging my tail every time he comes in the door. Happy to see him.
And here we go at 32-0.
See what we're going to do here on the kick. Looks like we're going onside again. That might go out of bounds unless.
And it did roll out of bounds. So right about the 40-yard line.
Trying to see who that was. That Nate? Yeah, Nate almost was able. He was almost able to pick that up.
He was hustling down there. So 32-0 senior night. 5:04 left in the second quarter. We've had a little bit of everything tonight. We've been busy, Coach.
We have been. I hope everybody's enjoying. I know we've talked over a few plays here. We'll try to keep the camera on, but I think that's one of the really nice things about Wes-Del is that people care so much about each other and about what people are going on. We have some more guests coming up at halftime that we're going to talk to. I haven't seen them here yet, but I did talk to them at lunch today. So we've got a few people that are supposed to join us at halftime, and we can discuss.
Well, that's a surprise to me.
Yeah, I haven't even told you.
You haven't even told me yet.
We've got a couple people. I don't want to disclose who it is, just in case they, for some reason, weren't able to get here or make it. But I have a pretty good feeling about the chances of them coming up.
Well, Robinson's got an empty backfield. Oh, almost intercepted on the far side. Now he's got some room to work before we catch up with him, and he only ends up picking up about 3 yards there. But I didn't see who was breaking
that was Eric Harlan, and he almost caught that in stride.
I mean, fingertips almost had it, and that would have been 6 because he was gone.
Yeah, there was no one there. He timed that and almost had it. They haven't really tried anything downfield yet, and I think a little bit of that is their little gunshot.
The only time they went downfield was when they were getting pressure, and he had to throw off his back foot.
Yep.
So he wasn't set to throw. I will say this:
we're putting a lot of pressure.
He's got the ability. We are, but he's got the ability to get his. It's a good thing.
Yes.
Because if he gets his feet set, he's got an arm.
And that's what they want to do. That's why we're so spread out here.
And Robinson again. Now he has Miller behind him. Excuse me. Williams maybe. I think
he's got a little time, but
he's got some time. He's going to run. He's making something happen across for a first down. He's got room, shifting across, and he's now down at about the 30-yard line across there. So usually behind him is Donovan Williams, the running back. That was Robinson himself keeping it. Again, it's got him listed at 5'11", 185, but he looks taller than 5'11" to me when he's out there. And he is very, very quick when he gets into the open field.
4 minutes left here. I know every once in a while I try to update you on the time here. We seems like it's moving a little slower tonight, but
it is.
It's all right.
It is, but you know what? It's a wonderful night for football. It's a wonderful night if you're home watching. We have a great crowd here in attendance.
Yes, we do.
And I don't know if we took a timeout there or what happened, because I think Tindley is out of timeouts.
I think we did take one.
We did take one.
Looks like defensively we're out there talking a little bit. Coach Early's getting on a couple of his defensive backs. He's not real happy with something he saw, and we called a timeout. Now Coach Hess steps in, and he's going to, kind of instruct a little bit about what we're doing. Coach Early is over there with a couple guys on the side talking about what our coverage in the back. I think he realizes that if we give that much time like we just did on that last play, not only can that kid run it, which I'd almost rather have him have to scramble and run a little bit, but if we give him that much time, the kid can throw it. We're watching him in pregame. He can throw the ball all over the place. It's just we've done a good enough job of not allowing that to happen with our pressure. Band sounds good tonight.
Band sounds excellent. As you can hear them, folks, we might actually just take a quick break here of talking and just let you listen in to the band.
We're ready to play.
Oh, sorry.
That was a short one. Just take our word for it.
Just take our word for it. I tell you what, I'm lost a little bit tonight here.
That's all right.
All right, here we go. We've got Robinson set up, waiting on that. Ooh, hard count almost got us. You hear the cheerleaders also working down there.
Coach Early's down here yelling on the sideline. He's changing up the coverage a little bit, it looks like.
Yeah, I see that. Ball's away. Here is Robinson. He makes a move up the inside. He's got some room. Shifting to the cross. He's up across, down towards the 10-yard line before he's knocked down by a few Warriors.
They're starting to spread us out a little bit. Now, we need to wear them down. We don't need them to wear us down. Eric Pettis got up a little slow, and he said, nope, senior night, I'm all right.
I think, it would be nice to get to halftime here, give us a break, because I do think with the no huddle and as much as we've been moving the ball, we might actually be getting tired, and I was the one saying maybe they'll get tired.
Well, anytime you've got Chase 10 around, it's going to wear you out. He's quick.
Yes. Here he is looking to get the call. And the ball's away. It looks like he's going to pass right across the middle, and that's a touchdown.
That's what we were just talking about.
That was I didn't see who caught that one.
Yeah. He won't turn. Come on, turn to the side for me.
So Tindley scores on there.
Number 8.
Number 8. That is Davian Catlett.
Then he made it nice, ran a nice crossing pattern, and that ball was delivered right in stride. Nice pass play. You and I both said we watched this kid warm up. He can throw it.
He can throw it, gets his feet set. We've been doing good to get pressure back there. And now they will go for 2, 32-6 with 3:32 to play. And it's to the back corner, lobs it up there, and not caught.
Nice
so
play.
We stop him on that one, so it'll stay 32-6. And as we reset, we're going to take a 30-second reset here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here, and Coach, I'm gonna move the camera real quick, see if I can get this.
I was so excited about the way we were playing. I didn't even mention that when Twilight, we almost kicked off around Twilight tonight. But look at that beautiful moon tonight.
Look at that right there.
I believe I think tonight or tomorrow's a full moon.
Well, I can see it right now.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
It's a full moon right now.
Well, I mean, officially, it has to be.
That's right there is almost like
that's your old harvest moon, right?
That's a harvest moon right there. And look at that. If you're at home and you get to see that picture there. It doesn't get much better than that.
Keep the silver bullets out tonight.
Little camera work there.
Werewolves. It's getting that time of year.
It's getting that time of year. You can go home and look at the moon. It is a full moon, Coach. That's what that is.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And it's twilight. It's past twilight.
It's past, but here goes Nate.
Nate is in stride down the sideline. He's got a guy to beat. Oh, he fumbles, and it's out of bounds.
Luckily, it went out of bounds.
And great hands by Deshaun Davis, I believe, on the sidelines as he not only helps Nate up, but he caught that ball.
He did. He's still
while
holding
it was bouncing.
And he's still holding it.
He is still holding it while he helps him up. I mean, he just caught that thing right out of the air as it was bouncing.
Well, he's over there telling Coach Knuckles,
put me in, Coach.
Running back or
whatever you need. Look at these hands.
Receiver, running back, whatever.
Nice job, Deshaun.
It's like Nate went right over to the sideline to either take a break or he got tackled pretty hard. I think
he did get tackled hard.
May have just knocked the wind out of him.
I will give him this. He had a full head of steam when he got that thing. Yeah. He was rolling.
Yeah, he's going to be all right. I think he got the wind knocked out of him. That's where all those guys stand all the time. That ground's pretty hard right there.
Yeah. That's a good. I know you're out there for PE a lot.
Yeah,
you can see. You know the field conditions.
Yes.
So it's been a good night all around for the Warriors, but especially for Will Kelly, who's eclipsed the 1,000 yards rushing for a career, and Eric Harlan, who now has the Wes-Del record for all-purpose yards in a career. So just a really good senior night so far.
Unofficially 10 yards away from 5,000 career.
That's going to be happening here maybe before the half.
He'll just continue to add to that, I would guess.
So the ball's away, and it's passed out down here to
There's Joel.
Close side to Joel Dowling. Puts his head down, gets across the 50-yard line.
Well, that's close to it right there. That's about 8 of it.
That is about 8, so we're looking at probably the next possession. Eric Harlan will eclipse 5,000 all-purpose yards in his career. So we've had a couple of tough weeks. We really like to see us put something together, and we have tonight. A strong first half. We hope to see some of the same, much of the same in the second half. Now that's an empty backfield for Harlan. Will Kelly in motion. The ball is off.
Keep it.
Now there's the all-purpose yards up over 5,000.
That should be it.
So, folks, he just eclipsed 5,000 yards, and he will continue to add to his career total of all-purpose yards.
And we are unofficial, of course, but we're going to go ahead and say that should have done it right there.
And it was a Wes-Del first down. A great way to do it. And now it is Will Kelly is now out of the backfield into slot receiver. Here is Harlan with the snap. He fakes to Kelly and keeps it up the middle. He breaks free before he's chased down by a Tiger at the 40-yard line. So Wes-Del still moving the ball with 2:18 to go.
So unofficially, with that next 5-yard pickup right there, he's at 5,010 yards.
5,010 yards.
And adding.
And that is going up. Will Kelly now in the backfield behind Harlan. And the ball's away, and Harlan looks to pass, and the pass is away.
Oh,
and it's picked
no.
off by the Tigers. And right in stride number 2, he's got some room. He's got a lot of room. He's got some blockers. Makes another guy miss. Up near the far side, still on his feet. One guy to beat.
Get there.
And he is gone for the touchdown.
I don't see any flags. I see a bunch of officials back here that could call it, but I don't see any flags.
And so it should be a pick 6 there for number 2 of Tindley, and that is Jaden Pinkston. The 6'3", 195-pound, I bet he's a basketball guy too.
He made a couple of nice moves there at the end of that play. Right at the beginning, he had to elude about 2 or 3 guys, and he got over on that far side, and there was one guy, and they weren't catching him.
Yeah, he picked that off at just about the 20-yard line, so an 80-yard, unofficially 80-yard touchdown on the interception. So that will add to our turnover total on the season, make us at 19 for the year. And I'll tell you what, in the last 5 minutes, Tindley gets on the board twice and trims the lead to 20. So that right there, although it was defensive, was one of the big plays we wanted to avoid.
Yeah, we don't, it's just a key every week. Can't turn the ball over, and especially against good athletic teams like that.
And here is Robinson going for 2 for Tindley. Again, they are waiting as the call comes in. Now the ball is away. Robinson out to the side here, looking to get in. He is down the sideline, and he's in for 2.
They don't call a hold there, and they do not.
And it is now 32-14, as Tindley gets on the board twice here in the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. So we're going to have to get things tightened up a little bit and see if we can maybe get back into this.
That's not what we wanted to do right there, obviously. No one wants to turn. Eric didn't want to throw that interception, but it's something we've talked about. And, Eric will be the first one to admit to you, hey, I didn't want – I'd love to have that one back. So now here we go. We've got to respond. So just hear Coach Sims – or Mr. Sims, Charlie Sims, announcing a reminder that the alumni basketball game, which I should have said something to Jared to get his guys, which I know he and Mason will be there, but the alumni basketball game is coming up. I believe that it is the 14th of November. We'll have those forms on social media soon for you guys to pick up, and or you could probably get a hold of me and I can get one to you or email one to you, or pick them up at the athletic office, or we'll get it to you somehow. So
we will. We can share that out over social media also. If any of you follow on Twitter, on Facebook, or those methods of social media, I'm sure Coach will get it to one of us. His social media crew is myself or Coach Knuckles, and we will try to get that out on social media if you follow that way. And if you don't follow the Warrior basketball program, look us up on Facebook and on the Twitter.
We'd love to have you.
And follow us.
Get some nuggets of wisdom on there.
And the ball is away. Here we go. Looking for another big play. Is that Nate Steele?
Nate
with a nice shifty move. He's up over before he's tackled there at the 50-yard line. Another nice return by Nate Steele. Tackled by number 7, Donovan Gilder of Tindley.
Nate was going to try to get that 7 points back for us right away there. We've gone this long, and I don't know how we haven't mentioned it already, but great win by our volleyball girls last night in the county tournament. They just put it to.
And what's nice about that is that they lost to Daleville earlier in the year.
Yes.
And then I believe it was a 3-game sweep last night.
They did more than avenge it last night because they won the second game, I want to say 25-6, somewhere around there. I may be even shortened us a few points, but we played really, really well, and we are playing really well right now. So
that's typical of a Coach Wilson team that may start a little slow, but he gets them going, later in the year there. And that is a tackle for a loss there, Tindley on Eric Harlan.
Yeah,
but again, Coach Wilson, congratulations on the win in the county.
So that means we'll play tomorrow. The girls will play tomorrow at Wapahani. We will play Delta. And from talking to Coach, he feels like we match up really well with Delta. So should be an exciting day. We play at 1 o'clock. You'll be able to follow those, I don't know if
they may be streaming it on the Wes-Del site, too.
They may be. So, look for that. Otherwise, just check your updates on social media.
And rolling out, and there's the passes away, and a couple of nice defensive plays by Tindley there.
All of a sudden, they're playing with some energy. You know, that's what a turnover sometimes can do for you. Turnover, pick six there. Now they're playing with a lot more energy. So we got to match that. We have a bad habit of this, and this. I know Coach has talked about it. I know he'll be on them at halftime. We have a bad habit when things aren't going well to put our heads down. Can't do it. It doesn't work for you. Does not work in athletics or in sports, in any sport you're talking about, or anything really in life, to put your head down and just bury your head. And
now that goes back to your Star Financial keys, Coach. Leadership, and even in the hard times, that's when leadership has to step up even more.
This is going to be the last play of the half.
Pass fake there, and Harlan trying to get some shifty moves. He gets up across the 45-yard line.
Coach Hess doesn't bother to
and
call the
that
timeout.
Is the first half. So as we go to the halftime, it's 32-14. Wes-Del leads. We will take a quick break here. Go get yourself something to drink at home. Get yourself something to eat, but get back on here. Coach has some special guests that we'll be talking to. I don't even know who they are, but we'll be back here shortly.
I see them they're on their way.
I will be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, welcome back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're at halftime at Paul Parker Field, and Coach has a couple of special guests here in the booth with both of us. So, Coach, who do we have?
Well, we've got some members of the Wes-Del Varsity Cross Country team. We have Luke Butler, we have Emmy Justin, we have Jackie Knott, all three getting ready for some big races. So, Luke, why don't you tell us where we're running tomorrow? You do know where that is, right? Tell us where we're running and what is tomorrow. What do we have going on?
Tomorrow we're running at Blue River High School for the conference meet.
So it's our MEC meet, and I've been to that one several times. We know that that's a big race, and it's always an exciting race and good competition. Tell us a little bit about, you've run that course now for your third year. Tell me a little bit about that course over there.
Well, it's one of my favorite courses of the year. You know, the weather's always nice too, with it being in the morning and being late in the year. And, you know, about half of it is like in the forest. So
you
like running in the forest.
Well, who doesn't like running in the forest?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
You never know what you'll find. But secondly, you like running in colder weather?
Yeah, I've always liked.
See, that's weird.
Weather.
I'm the same way, and I'm not a big runner, but I would consider myself like a fast walker, maybe a slow jogger. But anyway, Coach likes to run when it's 100 degrees outside.
I like the hot
Who
weather.
likes that?
Not me.
Yeah.
I don't think most of the team does either.
Well, most normal people don't.
Well, first of all, Luke, I don't run very fast, but I wanted to ask you, where are you at as far as how are you feeling? How are you going into this? And PR wise, what's your PR for the year? If you know that off the top of your head. So go ahead and tell us where you're at and how you feel about tomorrow.
So right now my PR is 18:08 for the season, and really tomorrow I'm feeling like I could get under 18, hopefully.
Okay, great.
So for people who don't know, how far is the high school cross country?
It's a 5K, which is about 3.1 miles.
Those are for the non-runners. So 3.1 miles. Your best is 18:08. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's good.
Thank you.
And if you want to know how you fare, you can probably find a local 5K and go out and try to beat Luke's time of 18:08, and I'll bet you don't. But I've watched Luke.
Some people, we better make sure there's medics on hand if they're trying to beat 18:08.
No, I'd be happy with 1K in 18:08.
Hey, I'm
but
sure we'll see you out there.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Well, I'd like to wish you good luck. We're going to talk to a couple other your teammates, but good luck tomorrow. I've watched you run over the years, and you've made some really good strides, and I see you putting all that hard work in. So congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Yep, congratulations.
I appreciate you having me on.
All right, who you have next here, Coach? You got another cross-country runner with you.
We're going to bring up Jackie Knott. Jackie, I'll ask you the same start of the question, what do you think of the MEC course, and what do we know about some of the competition that we'll have tomorrow?
The course is all right. There's some hills I don't like, but we're hoping to place well as a girls team this week. We actually have a really good chance at runner-up.
Okay. So let me I know Randolph Southern's been really good in the past. Did any of those girls finally graduate, or are they still around?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow. But
Yeah.
how are we looking PR-wise for you, and what's your PR this year, and how do you feel like you're running going into the MEC tomorrow?
My PR is at 22:30, and we're looking for a PR, honestly, and I feel like we could really get it at this race because it's a pretty fast course.
Okay. Yeah, it's a fun course to watch as a spectator because I get to see you guys run by several times. I've been over there several times to watch that race. So here's a question I'd like to ask you about, because you've been doing this for a long time. How do you get yourself motivated to run every day? There has to be days, because I say cross-country runners are some of the toughest kids in our school, and that doesn't just mean I think academically too. If you go back and look at academically, our cross-country people are really disciplined too. So how do you get yourself on those days that you're just not feeling it? How do you get yourself motivated? What works for you?
It's definitely difficult, but usually just the people I run with, so running with Emmy and last year with Cameron, it definitely just helps with the different teammates that push me.
Well, that's great. And Coach, do you have any questions you want me to go?
Well, I was just going to say, you talked about how cross country are the smartest and the most disciplined, and I didn't have either one of those categories I wasn't a cross country runner. So it all makes sense. Yes. It all comes to a head now. My life, every road has led me to here. I can understand now. I should have been a cross country runner.
Yes.
But no. So I'm going to ask you a couple off the wall ones here. Do you like running in the forest?
Yes.
You do like running in the forest.
Yeah.
So that's two cross-country runners like running in the forest. So you get to do that tomorrow. And the hills, which is the worst? Is there a certain hill that you have in your mind right now at Blue River that you can think of? You just know? Maybe I'm making you feel bad the night before.
No, there's one that's kind of a rolling hill that's kind of deep, and then there's one heading up to this sign right before you finish. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
What's the flattest course you guys run at?
The Sportsplex.
Yeah.
Sportsplex. So are those usually good times at the Sportsplex?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's where we run sectional, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's good. So I know that, Coach. That's about all I've got.
All right, let's move on to Emmy. We got Emmy Justin.
Oh, you're gonna think?
Oh, well, thanks to Jackie. Yeah, Jackie. Yeah. That goes without saying. Jackie's been awesome. She's been around a lot. Been around the family with Cameron and running with her. So, she's been awesome. I guess I just assumed that, but for the listeners,
yes,
thank you,
the
Jackie.
listeners, yeah.
So, Emmy,
respect.
Emmy, this is your first MEC race tomorrow, right?
Yes.
So, have you run this course yet, or will tomorrow will be your first day? So give us your PR for the year, where you're at, and how you feel about going into tomorrow's race.
My PR this year is at 22:14. I feel pretty good. I hope to get into the 21s before sectionals.
Okay.
Get it through.
And is this our last race before sectional?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I should ask Jackie or Luke that, because they probably know the schedule a little better than you. It's your first year.
The good thing is no one can see her turn around and look at Jackie.
True.
Yeah.
That's
to
true.
get Jackie to tell her, but
That's
you
true.
just gave it away.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But so we want to run well tomorrow,
Yes.
and we feel like, Jackie and both of you feel like that competition-wise, we should be able to be right there.
Yeah, there's a couple teams we're looking out for to try to beat before sectionals.
And Jackie or Luke, remind me, what do we have to finish to get MEC All-Conference tomorrow? Top 12. So both of you girls will have a shot at that, definitely, because I've seen your times, and I've seen you run over the years. So top 12 obviously is you're shooting for that all-conference. That's a great honor. And I would say, how has coming into this year, how has a person like Jackie helped you with your times or with your running overall?
Well, she's helped me realize that I actually enjoy it more than I thought I would, and she's pushed me a lot to become a better runner.
And it's always nice on those days, I think, kind of what I was talking with Jackie, running with someone else that is kind of your speed and just fun to be with, and I know that both of you guys are that way. I don't know about Luke so much, but you guys are fun to be around, and so you have.
Luke, he appreciates that.
Yeah, well, you have those days where you get each other through it, and I think that it's been good for both of you to have each other, and because I've watched those times, and really impressive. So,
are you guys ever amazed that Coach seems to know a little bit about everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because he makes up a good portion of it.
Well, it sounds good though, doesn't it?
Yeah, your daughter's up here nodding.
Yeah. So tomorrow, good luck to all three of you.
Yes.
We really wish you good luck. Cross country is such a demanding sport and such a tough sport, and it's so thankless in the fact that you don't get a lot of fanfare. But on behalf of Wes-Del and all of us that watch you guys go out, compete, and do it at a high level and really carry yourselves the right way, thank you for what you're doing. We wish you nothing but the best to win sectional. But tomorrow, go back and let's bring back at least the three of you right here that are in here, and as many as we can. But since we talked to you three, let's bring back 3 all-conference medals tomorrow. That would
Congratulations
be awesome.
So far on the season, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys. And there we were listening to Coach tell us that if you don't run cross country, you're worthless. So appreciate that.
I didn't run either.
Yeah, well, I obviously did a lot of things wrong, and not running cross country was one of them. So there we go. We had a nice guest there from the cross country team, and a good opportunity to have several all-conference runners there, and we hope to have them.
3 great representatives of Wes-Del right there. Three great kids, 3 great students, and 3 great representatives of Wes-Del athletics.
And we're going to take a short break here after that interview on the Wes-Del Sports Network, and then we will be right back here in about 30 seconds. And we're back here at Paul L. Parker Field as it's running down. You see there on the clock, folks, we're about 5 seconds away from the reset. I don't ever understand that, but they run it down, then they put 3 more minutes on, I guess, to stretch or something like that.
I'm not sure.
A couple of guys that don't. They're getting ready to do that right now, actually.
There's probably some reason that I'm not sure really makes sense, but at some point it did.
I'm sure there is. So 32-14, a pretty good first half for Wes-Del as 2 Warriors had, I guess, what you could call a career moment there.
Yeah.
Will Kelly eclipsed the 1,000 yards rushing for a career, and he's only a junior. And Eric Harlan became the Wes-Del all-purpose yards leader as he is now officially over 5,010 yards and counting as he'll keep going even further there. So the Warriors now about 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from getting started in the second half. And we will say that Tindley there in the second quarter, last 5 minutes, had 2 scorers and brought themselves back into making this a game. And if I'm not mistaken, was this a game last year that was just a shootout?
Yes. No, Tindley came in here and scored 63. I think it was like 63-34 something last year. They threw the ball all over the place and ran it all over the place.
I believe it took like 3 hours to play the game because of all that.
Yeah, it feels like it might be tonight too.
Yeah. So, what do you got there, Coach?
Well, I was just going to say we need to match a little bit of our the intensity that we had when things were going well. We had a couple plays didn't go our way, but we still have a nice lead here. So let's come out with this second half with some intensity and hopefully a little chance to catch our breath. I mean, they had some guys that looked a little tired there at the end. Catch your breath and be ready to go for the second half because one thing we can't do is when things aren't going well, you don't want to give them a chance to – I think they'll get the ball coming out. Yeah. So we don't give them a score right here, and then we've got a ball game. So we want to figure out a way to get a stop, kind of regroup, and I think that we'll probably have a chance to do that there at halftime. The coaches – talk them through a few things and gives a chance. What other thing it does? It gives the coaches a chance to talk too because this from coaching. Sometimes you're so consumed in what the other team's doing or what's going on, what's working, what's not, what substitutions you're going to make, who's coming in, who's coming out, looking at formations. You don't really get a chance as a coaching staff to talk to you get to halftime. And it's a nice chance for everybody to reset, get some adjustments, and kind of talk through some things, and then hopefully you see that all play out here at the start of the second half.
Well, we're going to check the chat room and say hello to a few people. Terry Bartram, we want to say hi. He's always in there watching, religiously every week in there watching, and he said thank you. He actually said we deserve much more than a hamburger, but we'll take the hamburger.
That hamburger was good.
Yeah, but we appreciate that, Terry.
Yeah.
Coach Giesman, Ed Giesman, the girls' Lady Warrior basketball coach, is watching. He's watching the game tonight. He said thanks for the broadcast, coaches, and congratulations to the seniors. And then I believe Joel's grandmother. Is it grandmother or great-grandmother?
I think it may be Joel's great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother. In there watching from Columbus, and she said enjoy your senior night, Joel, and enjoy it with your buddies. So that's awesome. We've got a viewer out there in Columbus. We have 31 on the stream right now. I always say, Coach, all 31 are a house full of people.
That's true.
So there's at least 4 watching. So 31 times 4.
Right.
Could
be a big group, the social distancing.
Oh, yeah, you never know.
My guess right now is Coach Giesman at home or in his RV? That's where I want to know.
Well, that's a good question. He might be out camping.
I don't know.
And he might have that going on. Here we are.
There we go. Start the second half.
Get that third quarter started here. If I can get the camera work here. And get away from the YouTube there for a second.
Here we
go again.
Oh, and that's the illegal touch on our part. We got to give him. Yeah, we got to give him an opportunity. We got to give him an opportunity to field that. And
flags on the play.
Somebody is. The Cameron Buckner says no. It went 10 yards, but you can see from the spot it's just short of that. And there's no instant replay, so they're going to get the ball, and it's going to be an illegal touch on us, so probably an extra 5 yards on top of that, or 4.5, depending on this guy's steps.
Oh, and let's see here.
1, 2, They can't be 5 yards.
Yeah.
I think they probably just what it is it's a re-kick if you want it, or you can take it from the spot and decline it. So
they declined, and they're going to take it there at the 49-yard line. I don't blame them. And so you've got Robinson and I believe Williams in the backfield.
Yep. Hey, there's Scott Stafford, SRO, on his way up.
They
faked it to a guy that wasn't there.
And now here comes Robinson to the bottom side here, and he's out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So what I'm going to say maybe just short of a first down.
Faked that handoff to someone that wasn't there and still ended up picking up about 8 yards, almost the first 9 yards, almost the first down there. But that play was not designed to look like that, but it worked out for him.
Hey, you did mention Officer Stafford. If anybody wants to hear more from Officer Stafford, you can watch the middle school football games.
Oh, wow.
Where he is up here in the booth. And it is, if you're looking for dynamic, it's not Friday night football. We would call that the Thursday night follies.
Yeah.
It's not as dynamic, but if you're looking for just something to fill some downtime, you can watch that. And so here is the handoff, and across the 40-yard line, that's going to be a first down. And that was Williams with the carry, I believe, for Tindley.
These guys that are on the sideline are not even close to each other on their spotting.
No, one guy's
they're within 2 yards. That's not even 2 yards.
But every time I see it, it's angled. Like one guy, now he steps over.
Well, maybe it's our angle. I don't think so.
It's not us. It's not us. And here we go as Tindley's moving the ball now as they're up over around the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. And the ball is away. It's a screen out to the outside, and plenty of room. I think that was a penalty. That was a terrible block.
Yep.
And we do have a penalty flag as he's still on his feet going out of bounds. But that penalty flag's back here, and there's 2 of them actually.
And that pass was backwards, so that would have – good thing he caught it, or that would have been a backwards lateral that would have been a live ball. And he caught it.
It was a hold, Coach. I think there was actually 3 holds there. And
maybe
they got
by
one
the same
of them.
guy.
Yeah. So it'll come back, and as you mentioned, that was an interesting backwards pass there.
Now we've been joined in the booth. I don't even think you know that.
By Officer Stafford, he's
you
here.
Didn't even know, did you?
Here, Officer Stafford. You can.
He sneaks up on people.
You don't want to be on? You can. You can. Yeah, you can get dynamic with it. No? Okay.
No.
What are you doing? Keeping everybody safe?
Keeping them safe.
He's got a couple pops in his hand, so looks like he's got.
It's a Pepsi and a Mountain Dew. Guess who they're for?
Pepsi and Mountain Dew. We're going to have to guess who they're for. I'm going to say that.
Daniel Hansen is the Mountain Dew, and Adam Purdue is the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Principal Purdue is a Pepsi guy.
They must be so busy they can't get up here.
Well, there's a lot of things that I disagree with Mr. Purdue. Pepsi is one of them. And then Mountain Dew, I think, is literally the lifeblood of Daniel Hansen.
I think so. Yeah, I think if you cut him open,
it's as he's going to bleed Mountain Dew. Well, what do we got going on, Coach?
We're stalled. Well, there's 3 guys pointing this way. Wait a minute. I don't know what.
Well, there was a hold.
Coach S is telling them what to do here at this point.
Well, there was a hold, so it's a pretty easy call when the hold was on the offense.
I think they're trying to. That is not a spot foul. That goes from where the play was either whistled dead or previous spot.
And now we're going the other way.
That guy is marking it off there.
Things always fall apart in the second half on the broadcast. But, yeah, I don't know. It's really not our fault. It looks like it's a falling apart out there.
Yeah.
But with the black and white stripes. So this is not Denny's best crew.
Well, yeah. And then, like I said, I went down there. Didn't recognize any of these guys.
They're just getting their first shot at Paul L. Parker Field. It could be stressful.
Well,
and that's Robinson on the move.
There he goes again. Another
Makes
flag.
Several guys miss. Still on his feet over the 35-yard line.
That one might be coming right back.
And we got another flag.
Holding again.
Oh, yeah, we got a hold back there in the backfield, so it's coming back now. The question will be how quickly will we get this one marked off? And no one has any idea right now that there is a flag in the backfield. No one but the one official. And he is telling that one coach to go back to the sideline.
I'm trying to recognize the whole crew that's standing down there. Yeah. Can't see. I see assistant to the regional manager Slopsima. I see.
Oh, down there is
our administrative
is
crew.
that Mr. Denny's? Is that Mr. Denny's daughter? Is Grace down there?
Well,
I think that's Dwight's daughter.
Oh, it's Dwight's daughter, so we've got that.
oh, it's Bob Todd. Okay, I was trying to figure out who else we had.
Bob Todd's down there.
It's riveting TV right here.
It is riveting. I think well, I'm just telling you that now, folks at home, I'm sorry. We don't know what's. It's 11:29. That's all. So you're telling me 30 seconds has run off this clock? And it's been 5 minutes of play.
They're saying it's 1st and 34. I think it might be further than that, but
we're
going to say, here we go. It's first down, though.
Yeah. We finally get things sorted out. We're getting away here. They've
got
got him on the move, and he is headed up.
Oh,
and that
almost.
is
Eric
knocked
Harlan
down,
almost
I
had
believe.
that. Yeah, Eric Harlan stepped right in front, almost had the interception. Nice pursuit back there by Carlos Artiega. That almost he put a lot of pressure on him. Carlos was pushing him over to the sideline. Eric almost had the second interception of the game there.
So it will be
second down.
Second down, and that is a lot more than 34 yards. In my well,
I never was that good at math.
No, and when they're not on the even numbers, it makes it hard for me. Here we go, and it's an empty backfield for Robinson. And going deep now.
Get there.
And a great defensive play there.
Is that Nate Steele?
And that is Nate Steele. He has had a great ball game both offensively and defensively.
Sure has.
So it's going to be
third
and a lot. We don't know exactly how many.
Well,
thank you, Officer Stafford. We appreciate
we're doing
that.
Great. Keep up the good work. He's down there. How cold does it feel down there on the field? Is it cold?
Chilly. That's why they need a Mountain Dew and a Pepsi.
Luckily, there's no wind, but it is a beautiful harvest moon. Enjoy the harvest moon.
Yes.
We were talking about that.
Empty backfield for Robinson. I feel like they've had the ball for 10 minutes. Ball's away.
Oh.
And that is incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th and 34. I don't think they'll go for it. So, folks at home, it's been an interesting start to the second half as we have not even ticked off a minute in play, and we have been playing this half for well into probably 10 minutes, if not longer.
Glad I ate that cheeseburger now.
Yeah, no kidding. You're going to
need it.
You're going to need that. It's going to sustain you. Robinson is back to punt in this formation.
He's had a couple nice punts tonight.
And that one is away. And Harlan does catch that, and a nice shifty move, but
nice
he's tackled there.
Nice tackle.
At just about the 37-yard line.
That's one Eric you usually can get out of, but got him just enough that caught him off balance a little bit. But we have to give him credit. That was a pretty nice tackle there. He was able to hold on. Let me mention our cheerleaders real quick here.
Oh, and I'll tell you what. Well, yeah, go ahead.
You all right here?
Well, they're not facing. I was going to wait till
Well, let's wait a second then, but I would love to mention them here. And
go ahead.
Okay, Madeline Hawkins, Leah Robinson, Avery Hudson Roberts, Jalen Gann, Nevaeh Foreman Brantlett, Alexis Crawford, Riley Lazatter, Emma Lawrence, Mary Kay Dunnick, Molly Wimmer, Delaney Huffman, Lily Prather, coached by Taylor Robinson. And we'll let this play go, and then I want to mention our 3 seniors.
And we are in a tight power formation here. Here comes Harlan. He shakes it free and gets across to the 42-yard line before he's knocked down by Tindley. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, 3 seniors this year, Madeline Hawkins, Leah Robinson, and Avery Hudson Roberts. Like we said before, we mentioned how great our cheerleaders are to do that for all 4 years for 2 different sports. And some of these nights where it's pretty chilly out there and pretty cold and you're still cheering and sometimes rainy and sometimes, it may not be the easiest time to cheer. They do a great job. And thank you especially to our 3 senior ladies, Madeline, Leah, and Avery.
And right on cue now, Harlan waiting on the snap. It's away, and he will keep. No, that's Will Kelly with a direct snap. My bad. So we're up over, let's say, the 44-yard line. Tell you what, Got a long yard and a half on third down here. They've got 2 on the board. And the clock under 10 now as we start to move the clock finally here in the third quarter. And still in the power formation of beast that they call it. And that ball is away.
Snap to Eric.
Eric is up, and he's across what I think will be marked a first down.
No, don't be so sure. Did you see that guy over there that we've talked about hasn't given us real favorable spots?
Well, he didn't move.
He did not move. He did not move one spot.
So it's going to be 4th and 1.
I say we go for it here. Same play.
You got to go
play.
for it. Got to go for it.
Run the same thing.
I'm with you, Coach.
Don't get crazy.
Right
here.
up
just
the gut.
Run the same play.
Run a direct snap to Eric and just go.
Eric or Will and just run right behind. Oh, we just
hard
went
snap.
Tag on it.
Did we move?
Yes.
And there's a penalty.
Yep, false start. Now you got to change. This may change your mindset here.
No, you got to go for it.
You think so?
Well, no, you don't.
Talk yourself right out of that one.
Talk myself out of it.
We're on the 38 now, and we have the lead. So do you
Yeah.
want to give them a short field right here if we don't get it? I say, we'll see what matchups we have here. Coach Knuckles, he is a gambler.
He's put a few out there tonight that we didn't.
He's a gambler.
The little flea flicker play that was
nobody back though. So if we do kick it, we're going to end up pinning them back a little bit. So it looks
I think we're kicking.
Yeah, we're putting another guy up there on the line to block. So yeah,
and
that's
we
a
are
good
kicking.
call. Nice kick.
It's away, and they're going to let that go. Nice bounce. Get a nice roll down there inside.
That's the right move.
Almost to the 15, I think. 11-yard line. I got bad eyes. So the Tindley Tigers will take over on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 here in the third quarter, trailing 32-14 on senior night at Wes-Del.
So we have 2 managers that are part of that are seniors.
Yeah.
Are part of the manager crew. Michaela Swope, who is a manager for our football team, and then our videographer, who's right outside this door over here, Ben Stoughton. So I want to make sure we give them a shout out too. All the managers do a great job. We especially want to hit the seniors tonight.
And they are again pumping in that hamburger smell.
Oh man!
Directly into the stands.
Yeah.
And there's Robinson as he takes the snap. He's headed up to the far side before he's knocked out of bounds there.
Finally.
And it still looks like there's some work.
Is someone going to blow a whistle?
I feel like he was. Looks like we're looking at a fumble.
Oh, they're calling a fumble.
And it's Wes-Del's ball.
Hey,
I didn't see that ball come out.
Thank you for
not blowing the whistle.
Not blowing the whistle.
So the Wes-Del recovers and in good field position as they're near the 15-yard line from what I can see.
I wish you could. I wish we could have replayed that play, not because of the fumble. Did you happen to see Cameron Buckler jump way up in the air and click his heels?
No, I did. I did not see that.
I've not seen that on the football field.
Oh well, you know what? I'll go back tonight and watch that.
You'll be able to watch it live. You'll be able to watch it tonight on a replay. He's running back over to the sideline, jumped up, clicked his heels.
etched in time. Oh, we'll have to give Cameron a little bit of grief over that when we see him.
That's as high as I've ever seen him jump.
Yeah, we don't get that much in the winter. All right, here we go. And everything.
Okay, so now that wasn't a fumble.
It wasn't a fumble. They had the ball.
3 people pointed to Wes-Del's side.
Folks at home, I am speechless because
I thought for sure it was our ball.
Well, Cameron Buckner did
so
too.
Did Cameron. He just wasted a good heel click.
He did. He did waste a good heel click. Oh, and you don't want to waste those. Those come back to haunt you later in life. Believe me, I'm 40. I can feel it. You're older than me.
Yeah, I'm not heel clicking
we're not,
like that.
No, we're not heel clicking. And I can tell you that some of those officials need to figure it out. Man, I don't know what happened there.
Well,
and the ball's out.
This
could be, and they've got him now.
Getting tackled over on the sideline. Finally blew the whistle.
Blew a whistle. I can't. I feel like I need to see better over there, but there's just so much late activity.
They're either making a lot of plays on the sideline that are.
And now they're asking for a trainer, and that's probably because you got to blow that whistle dead. So anyway,
looks like we're going to.
It's been a hard quarter, Coach, because I I saw everyone on the field signal our ball, and next thing you know, they line up, and it's Tindley's ball. So,
yeah, and the big group of guys over there, so I have no idea who's down. We'll check it out. We'll see a trainer over there. And,
I'm going to see if that's – I think it's a Tindley player.
Is it?
And I'm going to go to the far side. No, it's one of ours. Coach Hess is over there.
I saw that, our guys are down. And
can't see who that is. But they're
yeah, you don't want to guess or make somebody upset or nervous that might be at home. We'll see what we can find out here. Hopefully it's just maybe knock the wind out of them.
Well, they're not really looking at any particular area. Now they're going to help him up. And that's Harrison Pittsford.
Yeah.
And
Harrison's been banged up a little bit this year. It's getting to that point of season where you're going to get some of those bumps and bruises, and they just keep adding up week after week. And boy, if you get hit in the right spot, it just continues to hurt or hurt more. And a week, you feel like sometimes, boy, a week is just isn't long enough. Give me another week to recover. But
yeah, and he's going to get up here on his own. That's always a good sign. Now the bad thing is he's got to walk all the way across the field.
It's a long walk. Where's that gator at?
And as you can see, he has that ankle taped up, and that's the one he seems to be limping on.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit.
So
let's hope that we can come over here and get him figured out. I know that with our great training staff, they'll take a look at him and see what they won't. The one thing that Tony is not going to do is put a guy back in that is going to re-hurt himself.
Nope.
If he puts him back in, he's going to say you're okay. It's sore, but you're going to have to play. If you feel like you can play through the pain, then you can keep going, or you're not going back in.
Yeah.
But he's going to. He's been doing this for a long time, and he'll make that decision and help him out with that. But looks like the good news is he's at least walking off in his own under his own power here. So second down here.
7:53. It's been the longest quarter in some time, and it still continues to be.
Yeah,
and
got
now
on all sides.
It was on us or them.
Well, I'm believing it's on us. Yep.
Result of the penalty will move the ball to the 38-yard line.
First down.
Result of the penalty is good enough for a Tiger first down.
So here they are getting set. And it's an empty backfield with, actually Williams is to his right as Robinson waits for the snap. Ball's away. Handoff is
fumble.
Fumble on the play. And now again, but you don't know. But hang on. Hang on. I know, but hang on.
Okay.
Just wait. I don't believe it until we actually snap the ball.
Okay. Well,
the fans here are saying it. Everyone's pointing, but they did that last time.
Avery Carmen came up holding the ball.
I think you're right, and I'm going to say that, but until they snap the ball away, I don't believe it.
All right.
I've seen it happen before. So it should be a fumble recovery there for the Warriors, and they should be on about the 30. I don't know. That's actually going to be closer to the, about the 33-yard line.
Good field. So, obviously, turnovers, we talked about how important they are to not have them, but when you get them in your favor, you got to take advantage.
And here we are in that same formation. Snaps away, and it looks like it may be a pass play. And the ball is away. And that's a touchdown, and that is Nate Steele.
Steele again.
One more time. And let's see if we can get that replay pulled up here. And so here we go, folks. As you take a look at that, he drops back. And a nice pass, and coverage fell down there, and Nate was all alone, and that is his third touchdown. So it's been a good night for both Eric Harlan and Nate Steele.
38-14, that makes it with 7:40 left to go in this third quarter.
And now we will, I assume, go for two.
That's a great assumption because I don't know, like you said, the last time we kicked this extra point, but
just call me Captain Obvious.
Well, when we do,
here's Harlan looking for the pass, and it is
caught. Cameron Buckner.
And now it's
Let's see
40.
if he get another heel click. Come on, Cameron.
No, and I don't think you're going to get it this time.
No, I don't think you can. I don't know if you can do 2 heel kicks in
Was
a night.
that Cameron or Nate Steele?
Nope, that was Cameron Buckner.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just
Okay.
heard Charlie Sims, our announcer, say it also.
Voice. All right, so 40-14 with 7:40 to go in the third quarter. So, yes, folks, there's still 7 minutes and 40 seconds to be played in the third quarter. And Wes-Del is, so far, this is the most points put out this season by your Warriors. So it's been a good offensive and honestly a pretty good defensive night for the Warriors so far. Let's take a moment and switch over and check the chat, see if we have anybody new. And, yeah, we have a few.
All right.
Joel's uncle and cousins are also on in
Yep.
Columbus, so hello to Joel Dowling's uncle and his cousins. And then Greg Bond is on.
Always great.
And he said
Greg did the line judging last night. We brought him back out of retirement to line judge last night.
Because I believe his last the last Bond volleyball girl was graduated last year.
Yeah, so
But he came in
in
the clutch.
Yep, appreciate that. Always did. He did a great job.
And so appreciate everybody at home watching. Here we go. We'll see what we're going to do on the kickoff. We're formed up again. And
remember now, it has to go 10 yards, boys. So a little bit harder, or maybe we just go over the top with the little pooch here. There's a lot of room right over the top of that if they would kick it right over the top. Right over here to the right side. Just right over number 2.
And the ball is kicked.
And you better get on that.
And I think they recovered.
That one's going to be in trouble.
It is very calm now. It was a wind coming out of. Coach, you got a problem?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Looks like did the Padres score?
Padres took the lead. Sorry.
Well,
I know that doesn't affect anybody.
Doesn't affect anybody here.
But me.
If you're watching and you're a Cardinals fan, and first of all, I'm sorry.
1-0 lead in the 5th, and it's game 3, which we don't really deserve to win after the way we played last night. But that doesn't have anything to do with this Wes-Del football game, so I'll just put my happy face on, and we'll be ready to see us get a stop here.
As I was saying, the wind has died down, and that has made for a very crisp. Nice little shifty move there by Robinson. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet, up over a first down on around the 40, 39-yard line. So a nice move, and it has been offensively. It's been all Robinson for Tindley whenever they have had something put together. So as I was saying, it's you can tell people are starting to bundle up a little bit more. A few more blankets going, getting out of the cars and coming in. It is getting a little chillier out there. And I'm starting to feel it through the window here.
Yeah, well,
I know you brought the space
brought
heater.
a little heater for us.
You did. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
The sacrifices we make. And
nice catch.
Oh, and he's still
moving.
moving.
Might be able to hit him for a loss there, but he was able to elude that first tackler. And
I do want to say, though, they are very athletic, but I feel like we've done a pretty decent job of getting there and trying to keep the big plays in check.
Yeah, for the most part, we've allowed them to get a few out in space where that's going to be problems for us. But, to our credit, I think we have to give a lot of credit to our line because we've put enough pressure on them that they haven't been able to throw anything vertically.
As we say that now, Robinson looking to pass, and he does deep down the field and thrown down there. He did have a guy, and good sportsmanship helping that receiver up. But that one was a little underthrown.
Yeah, and it's a good thing because Nate really wasn't looking at that one. I think if that had been thrown, not that he had great coverage, but if it was just underthrown a little bit longer, I know that sounds weird, but just enough that he could have made a step back to the ball, we probably got a passing interference on that.
Yeah. And here they are at 3rd and 2, long 2. Surprised they threw, but on 2nd down makes sense now. High snap, they're still going to throw.
He's going to run.
He's going to run that one up over a first down. More to go. leaps over a tackler, still on his feet down the sideline, and
oh my gosh,
he is in for a touchdown.
That was just a great individual effort.
That
and
was
you can see
great
their
effort.
coaches going crazy and excited for him, and that was just a kid making a play right there.
Yep.
Jesus Cardoza had a hand on him at one point and just wasn't able to get another person over there to gang tackle because that was just a good athlete making a really nice play. And we talked about how we haven't given up some of those big plays. Got to get over there and use that sideline to your advantage. Push them further over that way so that you could force them out of bounds because you can see what happens when you don't.
So it's 40-20 after that score. And I agree with Coach. That was a very athletic play by Antonio Robinson of Tindley.
Well, he's fun to watch, really. I mean,
yeah, he is.
He's that's no disrespect to our guys or
I'm
anybody
say
else.
He's probably fun to play against to some extent because you just never know what's going to happen.
Just fun to watch.
And here they go for two, and a lot of pressure now up front. And he eludes the pressure. Cutting back inside, and this time he is in.
But see here, there you go. If you get that pressure and you don't get him, then you're in trouble because he got right outside of it.
Which means he's probably not fun to play, as I just said. So
it's not real. Mason Cox felt like he got held on that play. He was talking to the white hat about that, and
good luck.
It's not going anywhere.
No, good luck with that call.
So again,
it takes this line guy every 2 steps to make one of everybody else's.
Yeah. This isn't our. I wouldn't say this is our fastest crew we've ever had.
No.
I said fastest.
And I will say that they're having trouble themselves keeping up with Antonio Robinson.
Yeah, he is.
He'd
be hard to keep up with, though.
Yeah.
I can see where that
Mason
would be
is not feeling well, but at the same time, very angry, I can tell.
Yeah, and got Avery Carmen limping off a little bit here. He'll go over and see Tony. And
I did see. I just now see that. Avery's down here. He has his helmet off.
Yeah, he's walking off the field. Had Tony, looks like maybe, I don't know. I don't want to guess. Some sort of a leg.
Well, you did take anatomy and physiology for PE.
Well,
we found that out earlier.
I'm the closest thing to a doctor you know.
That's true. I put you down on many of my forms. And so,
taking a look at him over here on the sideline.
40-22, plenty of offense tonight.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Kind of like last year. I mean, this may end up being a similar
it's a
score.
Shootout every time we play each other.
Let's hope we're on the 63 part of it.
And it's 6-16 still in the quarter. And most people at home were probably thinking to themselves, man, is this thing
still going?
Still going in the third? Has he not changed it? Yeah, I'm actually on it tonight. Usually I'm off. It's 40-22 with 6:16 to go, and here we go. Kicking off.
Funny, high school football is about the only time you see linemen kicking. A number 72 kicker, or every once in a while in college you do. It's kind of fun to see it.
That ball's away, and that's picked up.
Nate Steele again.
Nate Steele
got some running room.
Got some running room, got some blocking. He's up around the 45-yard line before he's knocked out on the far side there.
Nate's getting up a little slow now. Those hits hurt a little more when it's cold like this. They don't feel quite as good.
Yeah.
I know those guys are warmed up,
well,
but it doesn't matter. Nate. I'm telling you what, if I caught 3 touchdown passes, it's going to take everything you have to get Nate out there. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to come out for one play, but then put me right back in.
Put me back in because I want to get a 4th touchdown.
Yeah, he won't be out too long, I can't imagine. Looked like he hit one right in the hip.
And now getting lined up in that same formation we've used a lot tonight, which is the power 4 backs. It's 3 backs and a quarterback. Snaps away, and that's Harlan, I believe, keeping it. He's up, getting a push. Blow it dead, guys. Up over about to the 49-yard line, I believe. I don't dislike this strategy right now from Coach Knuckles.
Let's run some time.
Run some clock.
Well, you saw what happens when we give it back to them.
Yeah,
I mean,
doesn't take long.
Well, they're quick. They can score in quick bunches. So, long possessions for us are great.
And it looks like they're stretching out Nate Steele down here in front of us.
Yeah, it looks like a groin or a hip area, hip flexor maybe.
Nate times us right. We'll be right where we need to make a passing touchdown. And here is Harlan looking to pass.
Holding that ball
and
out
he's
there.
got a guy right down here in front.
Jesus.
That was caught by Jesus Cardoza. Close down to probably.
Looks like we're about third and 4, third and a long 3.
I think you're right. It is a long 3 to that official. And here we go quickly. And snaps away.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no one checked.
No.
That's Robinson, Antonio Robinson, and no one.
Nope. He said, I've seen this play before.
No one even.
You got to get somebody on that.
Yeah.
On those guys.
Untouched, straight to Harlan. Harlan didn't have a chance. As soon as that thing was snapped, he was on him.
We've done a really good job tonight of blocking up front. That just happened to be a miscommunication somewhere. Or 10, it looks like he's usually outside.
Yeah.
Just left that receiver in blitz on the blitz right there. And obviously it was the right call for him. So see what we do here. We're not really in the punt formation we usually use.
4th and 5 here at the 50-yard line.
See what Coach Nuck has up his sleeve here. We're a hard count. Now he's going back out, I think.
I think now we're going to shift things to timeout.
Call timeout.
Timeout, Wes-Del. And it is a timeout for us. And so as we take a timeout, so will the coach and I on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We'll be right back with you here in about 30 seconds. Coming out of this timeout here. 4:14 left in the third quarter. A 40-22 lead for Wes-Del. 4th down and 5 as they stop to talk about it here. Looks like we are in.
Yeah, here we go.
I think we're going to get. Nope. I thought he'd come forward. We look like we may be going for this. Is that Harlan or Pittsford?
That's Harlan.
That's Harlan.
They're going for it.
And they are going for it. And he's up the middle, and he's got room, and he's got plenty of room as he goes to the outside, and he gets across to the 30-yard line before he's brought down by Tindley. And a nice call there by Coach Knuckles and Coach Hess out of the timeout, and big first down. And
did a nice job of holding on to the ball there. That number 2 went right for the as he was tackling him, was trying to pull that ball out. Eric did a nice job of holding on to it.
There was a lot of extracurricular activity after the tackle, too. I believe Harlan was talking to the side official. So 4:05 here, and we are now on the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. And that one is away, and it's up the middle.
Nice run by Will
Kelly there. He gets across the 25-yard line to probably about the 24. You can hear the cheerleaders really well as it's gotten very calm. And Coach is going to – I thought it was about time. You were going to work on that heater. And I just thought to myself, it might be time to break that out.
I was worried about you.
Yeah. And there it is. It's to Kelly. Kelly to the outside. Bounces. He has room. Plenty of room. All the way down the sideline, and he should be in for a Warrior touchdown. That is Will Kelly, his 7th career touchdown. And we're going to see if we can gather that one for you on the replay. So here we are, a touchdown by Will Kelly as he got to the outside, up the far side, and in for the score. So touchdown, Wes-Del. It's now 46-22 as we get set up. Coach is doing some serious work over here. He has the flashlight out on his phone, trying to get himself set up. So Will Kelly with the touchdown run here. lot of activity and scores here in the third quarter as it's 46-22. And I hear it. I hear it, Coach. And I think we're in for two there. And we are. A 2-point conversion is good. 48-22. It is a shootout here at Wes-Del at Paul Parker Field. 3:17 left. Coach has got the space heater rolling, so we should be in a good.
We're going to warm up or burn this thing down.
Well, I looked at it. I wondered where you got that thing.
Yeah, it's a classic. It'll work. Don't
worry.
Well,
everything that you have is a classic.
Yeah. I don't throw anything away, so.
No. You're one of those guys that has the radio that always. Did you stop playing the radio in the garage, or do you always have a radio playing in the garage?
If I'm out there, it's going to be on, but I'd love to have it on all the time. My wife just turns it off.
It was a clock radio, wasn't it?
I have a clock radio that, always makes you happy to walk in my office and hear that's always playing.
Yeah. Yeah, you've had that clock radio ever since I've known you.
Yeah, I've had that clock radio. I think that was, I don't know, that may have wakened my dad a few times for the Navy.
You are a man of tradition.
You tell that heater hadn't been on in a year.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Jason Slopsma.
Jason Slopsma.
Feel free. You want to stay for a minute there, Jason? Warm up.
Director of Student
heater
Learning.
On up here.
Assistant to the assistant.
Is it cold down there?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah. It looks cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, well, we got a space heater up here, so we're doing all right. Thanks for worrying.
My feet are almost hot.
Yes. So, big shout out to Jason Slopsma for keeping us hydrated. And here we are, again kicking off.
They've changed their formation. They're a little tighter right in the middle.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go outside here, it'd probably get a little. It might work. Or just kick it deep. There it is.
It's a bouncing. And
covered it.
I think he got it. And, a lot of people at home probably don't realize the sacrifice we're making. We are in the press box, but we have the window for the camera.
It's wide open.
Wide open. So, although we are inside, we maybe have a little bit of a wind block, but we're still getting everything straight in from the window. So, the space heater is much needed.
I thought you were going to mention the warming smell because it hadn't been on for, how that.
Well,
how the old heater furnace is when you kick it on for the first time. You get that little
I do
smell.
know this. There's a fire extinguisher in the main part of the press box,
right.
so I'm keeping my eye on that.
Here we go. We need to get a stop here. We just scored. Let's get a stop. We're missing somebody on
I saw that.
The line there.
And he's there now. And Antonio Robinson again. We force him out of the pocket. And sometimes he's down to the 40-yard line. Is there no flag on the play either?
Should have been blocking the back, but coach is more upset about the not containing the end. I think we know he's going to cut it back upfield. You got to contain that end because if he gets around the end, we saw that he's hard to bring down. So contain it.
And I agree with you because the front line guys are getting back there. They're getting the pressure to get him out of the pocket so he can't throw. And the other guys on the ends there, you can't let him get. I tell you this much: cannot let him get around the corner. And now we're set here on second down, about 2nd and 2. Again, he throws away. Nice catch here. First down.
You got to make that tackle.
And he got to make that tackle. It's a missed tackle, and that will be a touchdown. And you've got to wrap up there, or if you don't, that's what happens.
Yeah. But you know what? I said what Coach Hess said. We'll on to the next play, even though everybody's frustrated over here.
Yep.
He said, get up, get your head up, and get over there and move on to the next play. Is there any sense in
there's nothing you can do about
it. It happened. Move on to the next play. Or come over here and sit because one or the other, you have to adjust or you have to and be mentally tough enough to move on to the next play.
Yeah.
We still have the lead, so let's just
20-point lead.
Yeah, let's regroup.
And here they go trying for 2, which would cut it to an 18-point lead. But it is very much the same script as last year.
It's a lot of points, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shootout.
Uh-oh.
And that one's way back there.
But it's a 2-point conversion, so he might as well just try to throw it up there.
He's is smart, moving, and he is still on his feet, Now he's finally brought down.
I guess
so
you can get 2 going the other way, but just throw that one up if I was him. But he didn't really have a chance to do that. Bad snap on that play, and we were able to make the stop. He was quick as he is. We had enough guys there to surround him.
And, folks, it is 3:01 left to play in this quarter.
What quarter is this?
It's
third?
Still the third, and it started at 8:30.
Wow.
And it's 9:30.
Trivia time?
Okay.
Charles A. Tindley?
Yeah.
You know, want to tell me what you know about Charles A. Tindley? You know,
Or you just put me on the spot?
I'm just asking if you know who Charles
I know nothing about Charles A. Tindley. I can
A.
look
Tindley
at it.
was a prominent African-American preacher that basically started the Methodist Church for the African-American community around the I want to say, I shouldn't even say a date because I'm not going to get it right, but it's around the 1900s to 20s to 30s area somewhere. Oh, it was a long time ago, but that's what I know. Basically,
Did you just look this up on your phone?
No, that's the basics that I know. No, I'm still looking up the Cardinal score. That's the basics that I know about Charles A. Tindley. But
so the school's named after Charles A. Tindley. It's the accelerated school.
The Charles A. Tindley, and they are the accelerated Charles A. Tindley accelerated Tigers.
And I can tell you this much. If they get into the open field, they accelerate.
They do.
And they get points on the board. It's 48-28 again. A shootout like it was last year. We played? Did we play at? No, it
was here. We've played here every year. I don't believe they have a home field. So, if they do, I don't know that it has a. They may play a couple of teams in that area.
Well, yeah, you got to think that's a disadvantage every time. You don't have a home field, and they come out here and they put it together. So, that one's away.
He's down. Yep, high school rule. You got that knee down, you're down. So. That was Trey Adams.
Trey Adams, a freshman, his knee was down, so
that's all right.
We got it on the 30. We got it on the 33.
He looked right at the official like, so you blow that whistle. I realized I do have my knee down.
Well, you have your knee down, yes, Trey. But here's what I'll tell you.
Nice catch.
You caught the football.
Yeah, it was a nice catch.
That's the tough part. So we'll take over here on the 33, I believe.
Sure.
And it is now 3 minutes left. It's the longest quarter. And there's Harlan. And he is hit hard early on. He got hit really hard. He's still down.
He'll get up.
He's a tough kid, but that one, he'll feel that one.
And they knocked the wind out of him. He hit pretty flat on that one.
He was hit hard there.
2 guys going full speed hit right there on that one.
So, and I think they're going to send in. It looks like they're getting ready to send in Pittsford. Nope.
He's banged up too.
Eric said, nope, I'm going to take this one still.
This might be, Coach Nuck might be best served to do a little direct snap or a handoff here. I would go direct snap to Will Kelly, let him just run it right up the gut. Keep that clock running and see if we can. First of all, you give Eric a break on this play. I'm going to call a timeout, coaches. That's probably a good timeout.
So a timeout called by Wes-Del, and as they go to timeout, we go to timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Timeout.
And we are back here at Paul Parker Field just in time to see us on 2nd and 9. Will Kelly now in motion. Ball snapped. The ball is away.
Got him. Got him.
Oh, he turned the wrong way
he was
there.
about to have his 4th touchdown.
Yeah, he was going on that one.
Yes, he was.
And so he had him. He was behind him. And he just got turned. He turned kind of 2 different ways there. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. And here we go. Harlan on the move. He's up.
Must be feeling a little better.
Still out to the outside.
There
That's
you go.
over for a 1st down and more.
Oh, boy. Oh,
late hit. Was that a late hit?
Boy, it sure looked like they were going to give a push, but maybe it wasn't as close to that sideline's hard to see.
No, it's up over the 47-yard line.
Yeah, first down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, shoot. I didn't see the flag.
Oh, is there a flag? Never saw it thrown. What are they going to call here?
I think it was something against us.
Oh,
Yeah, holding.
Holding against Wes-Del will bring that back. And it'll probably be 3rd and I'm going to guess it's going to be about 3rd and 14. Heater's working.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Feet are warm.
Feels good.
I might have to put it up here on our laps here in a minute.
Yeah, I got my hands there. Yeah, right there. That's good.
2 minutes here. 2-minute warning. That's usually in the 4th quarter. This is just finishing the 3rd quarter here.
Yeah, for those of you at home, appreciate you staying with us here.
Yeah, stay snuggle up. Get there, get a blanket. Get some
good chilly weather.
Get some Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, Jiffy Pop. Yeah.
Pop some popcorn. Watch the rest of this game there in the comforts of your own home.
Jiffy Pop is not a sponsor, but should be.
Should be.
Yeah. Jiffy Pop. Is that the stuff on the stove?
Yeah, it's before microwaves.
I don't know if before microwaves.
Well, it was made popular. I mean,
I get what you're saying. It's the one on the stove. You'd move it. You'd shake it back and forth.
Yeah, you can still get it.
Yeah.
Make it over the stove.
Oh, we made that
now.
all the time, you know.
Make it over the stove. Make it over the campfire.
Yeah. Jiffy Pop.
Yep. Can't take the microwave. Most people don't take them camping with them. Coach Giesman probably has his with him.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the setup Coach Giesman has?
Yeah. It's
He's
not
got
really
everything with
camping. It's like a hotel.
Yeah. And that's away down here.
Catch by. Oh, nice
move. Nice move.
Jesus.
And he broke that tackle and got up over a 1st down. So I thought he was down back there, and a great.
Nice to see him back getting a little more action after coming off that shoulder injury.
Yeah, we had a couple guys banged up there for a while.
Yeah, he was sure looked good on that one. Nice extra effort. Somebody's got his fat head down here in the student section, waving it up and down.
Yeah.
Senior night.
I think it's a Nate Steele fathead.
No, I think that was Jesus. I think they've got them all down there. I think they've got them all.
And away we go here on this one.
Like these running plays. Nope. No, they got
another flag? No.
No, he just blew that whistle from back there like he was going to call something.
Yeah. I still cannot believe there's 1 minute and 19 seconds left in this quarter. It's been unreal. And remember, Tindley goes no huddle.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of passing plays there, I guess, that have been incomplete.
That one's away.
Here we go. Here, Harlan. He's in trouble.
In trouble, trying to get away.
Nice.
And he gets that away to Joel Dowling.
1st down.
And Joel Dowling is across for the 1st down. Joel playing still a little hobbled there. But he's had a pretty decent night as you see him hobbling across there. He's all taped up on that knee.
Sure, this cold weather is not helping that.
No, he's been out for 4 games.
I believe 3 weeks, probably, maybe even could have used another week, but wanted to be part of senior night. Wanted to be part of the guys.
He's had several nice catches, and then it's nice to see him. You don't want him to get hurt anymore, and I know he wouldn't be out there if Tony was too concerned, but it's nice to see him gutting it out, too, and being out there with the seniors. Here we go, 35 seconds. Finally reaching what may be the
nice fake.
Ooh, nice fake. He's got room. Nice little shift, gets behind a blocker before he's finally taken down from behind. And that is a first down, so it's going to stop the clock with 22 seconds
That should
left.
be the last play of the quarter because I'm sure they'll wind it once these guys get the ball set. You know, that's not to, you know, I would never say anything about the officials, but it takes them a while to get that ball down and set, so it's slowing the game down just a little bit.
I was going to say that earlier, and I'm glad you did because I felt like maybe
those
I should
first
be
downs.
nice.
Well, there's been a lot with the scoring like this. There's been a lot of first downs. So
yeah,
to reset that first, you know, you got to go reset it every time and move the chains. And chains have been moving pretty quick. It's just that the officials haven't been able to get there quite as quick as the chains. So we're going to go to the other end of the field here and start the fourth quarter.
And we'll be back with you in just a few moments on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here at Paul Parker Field for the start of the fourth quarter. That's right, folks. It's 9:40, and it's the start of the fourth quarter. And if we keep the pace we're going on, we'll be done at 10:40.
Well, I've got to be at the county game tomorrow at 1, so if we can get done by then,
good luck.
Great.
Good luck.
We're going to run the ball a little bit here.
No, we're going to pass. We're going to pass the corner.
Joel Dowling's open. Get there, Joel.
And he reaches for it. Did he get it?
They're going to call him down.
Is there
on the
anyone
one.
down there?
How's he? How's he saying that he's in?
Did he call a touchdown?
No, he said he was short of it.
Well, there wasn't even an official close to the play.
Well, look, he said I saw it directly. No, you were down right here. Joel is saying no. I don't believe that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he's. Oh, we got a flag.
Oh.
Daggone it.
That was an excellent pass and catch.
Good catch by Joel. He went up and beat the defensive guy there and went up and caught it.
What should have been a touchdown, but the official.
Yeah, well, I guess it's probably better, even more frustrating if it was a touchdown. And
that's true.
Had to call it back, but one thing I guess this guy has got is good eyesight because he.
Well, he was at the 15.
Yeah, that's being generous, and he saw that he was a whole yard short, which the other guy had it marked about an inch short. So well.
And the best part about it is one official had a flag clear in the back of the field, which I assume is a hold. And here we go again. So, Warrior fans, we're going to reset that thing and be at 1st and 25 on the 40. Ball's away. A little pressure coming. Harlan.
Oh, he doesn't see the guy
out
from
of the
behind.
pocket. And he does pick up about 5 there.
Yeah, he got 5 yards out of that, but did not see that guy coming from behind. Good blocking up front, enough to get him through that line and get able to pick up 5 yards there because it looked like the guy right behind him was going to get him. And, of course, Eric's a good athlete, so he was allowing his speed allowed him to get through there.
And 11 minutes left here. That was a quicker first minute than we had last quarter.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And And Harlan fakes. Now he's going to keep it. He's got some room, got some blockers. Nice shifty move outside. Knocked down about the 30-yard line.
Pick up another 5. Still going to be a long third down here. It's going to be third and about, it looks like about 15.
Yep.
So now, as a coach, you know, you're down here and you're,
well,
I guess you take a shot right here, don't you? I mean, if you give them the ball back at this, it's almost like a punt.
Well, this
take
is
a
third
shot
down.
Here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take a shot here, or
Yeah.
do you want to run it and keep the clock running?
I see what you're saying.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe keep the clock running. I like that, but you.
I agree with that. Now I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so you give. I guess you guess if you're going to go for it, you kind of make that decision. If you're going to go for it, looks like we're going to throw it.
Empty backfield. Harlan gets some time.
He's got some room. Oh,
and he got rid of that one. A
great
nice catch. A great catch and touchdown.
Who is that? Is that Cameron Buckner?
I believe that was Cameron Buckner.
Let's watch and see. Yeah, it was Cameron Buckner.
Cameron Buckner with the touchdown. And let's take a look at that one
That was
on
a nice catch.
the replay. So, got the wrong one for you lined up there. Let me get to the right one here. We're getting an old touchdown.
Like that one too, though.
And we like that one, but we'll go ahead and click over to the other one and see if we can get that for you real quick. So here it was. Eric stepped up, and just before he gets hit, gets rid of it, and a great catch by Cameron Buckner for
nice catch.
That touchdown. So now we're setting up for 2. Now 54-28 as we get ready for the 2-point conversion.
Eric's going to try to keep it
and
himself.
He's in.
He did.
2-point conversion is good.
Good blocking up front. Found somebody and ran right behind him there. I couldn't tell exactly who it was over on that side. But he ran right through there and was able to kind of knife his way back forth right in for the 2-point conversion.
Once again, let's go back, and I just want to see that one more time.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
And see that catch.
Nice pass, too, but what a great catch.
Just right before he had pressure. Double coverage and catches that, and he's in. And now it's 56-28 here at Paul Parker Field.
Fun to see the guys over there giving him a lot of high fives and kind of replaying the play and talking to him about it. And I'm sure he's really excited. Cameron's just a junior, but great adjustment, great catch, and wow. Good blocking up front. Harlan's down here giving hugs to his linemen, showing them some love for giving him that protection. Senior Anthony D down here, they were just giving him a hug and talking to him. It's always fun that was just a fun play. Great, glad that we have replay and we're able to re-show that. That was a really good one.
56-28, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So it's been a fun one to watch for our Wes-Del Warriors. And you know what? The 28 that Tindley's put up, it's been enjoyable too. As long as we're in the lead, got to respect a good.
Kind of like you said, it was similar to last year, just a different team leading.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Here we are on the kickoff. You hear the band there. Dr. Driscoll's got the band involved.
Jaws theme going.
Going to need a bigger boat.
Down.
And that one's downed. And Tindley will take over. Coach, I see your hands in your pockets. I'm going that route too.
Yeah, yep.
You see the wind there? The wind's now blowing in.
It's weird because the flags out in the end zone aren't moving a whole lot, but this flag right here is
blowing directly into the window.
Yeah. Go
Sacrifices.
Go figure.
Sacrifices you make for the Wes-Del Sports Network. Not that those guys down there on the sideline are cold. All huddled up down there. Can't tell if anybody's watching on the live feed down there, and it's a couple seconds behind, so they won't react quick enough.
So are they.
That is true. And I think we jumped there.
Yeah, that was us, offsides.
And they're going to call that.
Carlos got a little antsy there. I think he felt like, hey, I'm going to make a big play here at senior night. I'm going to go in there and make a play, and just got caught on that hard count. Here comes our step off here. That's 5 yards there. Jump those 5 yards off. And
the serious strides. And here we go. Robinson Empty backfield for Tindley. 5 out. He's going to throw. He throws here to the near side or far sideline for a first down and much more.
Going.
They're still going, still turning.
Make a tackle, boys.
And first down for Tindley there as they're across to the 40-yard line.
Can't tell. Looked like maybe Joel Dowling was in on that tackle, which you don't want to say a whole lot when your safeties are making tackles, but that means the ball's getting too deep on you.
Yeah,
so.
you got a Tindley player down too.
Yeah.
So 9:52 left in the fourth quarter. 56-28.
A lot of points.
Yeah.
What do you think that is up there next to the moon? See that?
I've seen that all night long. And
you think that's a satellite, or you think it's not moving though?
No, it's been. And here's the thing: the crazy thing about that is, it's been next to the moon all night.
Yeah, it's got to be a planet. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. The fans at home, as we take a break here, they're going to need to see that.
I could think of a good.
Can't see.
I could think of a good outer space planet joke, but I won't say it. What
is that the moon?
Where
am I at? I'm not pointed at the moon at all.
I don't know what's happening right now. that's a light. Go the other way.
There it is. There it is. Now let's see if it focuses in and gets it. There you go.
Yeah.
Just to the top left of that.
Yeah.
And it's not focusing in. I'm sure everybody at home really wants to see that.
Snap the ball though.
I know they are. I'm back.
I don't know. It's interesting. I noticed that too.
That's what happens when the score's 56-28.
Well, it's getting late.
9 minutes left in the game. We've been here all night. And there's the passes away. Again, same play.
Somebody's going to get on the feed and tell us what that is.
Yeah.
We've got some smart people out there.
Yeah, it's true. If you're at home and you get a chance to walk out back and look up at the moon, just to the
looks like upper left.
Upper left there. Getting a nice reflection off the moon. I don't think it's a satellite. Wouldn't satellite move?
Yeah, I don't.
I think you're wrong on that one.
I think so.
I think it's a star.
I don't think it's a planet.
Isn't a planet a star? Aren't they the same thing?
No.
No. I had astronomy at 8 o'clock in the morning on Mondays and Wednesdays in college. I don't know. It was a rough one.
Oh,
and that one's going deep.
That's going to be. No.
Oh, he fell down.
Really?
Is he going to throw a flag?
Well, they ran into each other. I'm going to be honest with you, and
I don't think
I like us being, getting the calls. I don't know how we didn't get called for a flag on that one.
I mean,
unless they're calling that uncatchable.
I don't know. That's a mystery to me as to just as what's to the top left of the.
Nate Steele's coming back. He's banged up on that one again.
Well, I checked now remember they're a couple seconds behind the delay in the YouTube. I haven't got an answer yet on what is to the left. Now that Greg Bond did say, what about that moon?
It is pretty.
It is. And I don't know.
Tony Cox has had his hands full tonight working the.
He has been. He's earned his pay. He's been working.
Still trying to keep Nate Steele warm and stretched out. That keeps having that injury to his hip area, groin hip area.
You know what helps that? More touchdowns.
Yep.
And he's had a lot of balls away out here.
Oh, make a play.
And there is a play. Oh, he's shifty. He got away from that first one. And actually, that was Harrison Pittsford there. Harrison made initial contact.
Yeah, pushed his own guy that was blocking him right into him. It looks like they held him to maybe about a yard there.
Yeah.
Or no gain, much of gain at all. Or loss, maybe. Loss of a couple.
Down 4th and 5 now, and it is, 4th and 8. You're right. Loss of a couple. We're down to 8:20 on the clock.
Is that it?
We're not at that mercy rule. That's the other thing. We haven't been there.
That's true, and I'm glad that unless it's going to be in our favor.
Ball's away. Looking to pass. And now he is.
We're getting it's 4th down.
There was a heck of a shot there. I'm trying to see who just got up. I think that might have been Will Kelly who just took a
big shot, big block. Yeah.
Took a big one from 50.
Yeah, he did. He got back up. He's going to walk it off.
So it's a turnover on downs and back to Wes-Del. It's 7:56. It'd be nice to chew up some clock here.
Sure would.
Just to let you know, we do have, Coach, we have the stream up in the top right-hand corner. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 8 minutes.
Okay. Started off a little earlier tonight with senior night. It was a nice night to honor our seniors and walk out with their parents. Now we're watching this game and watching a Wes-Del lead right now with 8 minutes to go.
56-28.
I could just say so about my Cardinals.
What's the score?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid to look.
The Padres are probably putting it to them.
That was 1-0.
And that is off to Will Kelly down here, coming still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds. And so you've had senior Nate Steele have a night. You've had senior Eric Arlen have a night. You've had senior Joel Dowling have a couple of play.
I'll tell you who else has had a good night. Well, it was nice to hear Jesus making a couple nice plays, but our line has done a nice job tonight, and we've got several seniors on that line. We've Mason Cox and Anthony Petit and
Avery Carmen,
and some of those guys. So, yeah, it's they've played well too.
Empty backfield now in motion, and now a penalty.
Like they had taken Eric Harlan out for a play or two here.
Delay game against the Warriors, so. I tell you,
looks like
they struggle to pick up the flags.
Nate Steele's drinking the Gatorade here, so maybe it's a cramp issue.
Yeah. Talking about the official, you talking about?
Well, I don't know what's going on.
What's he got there? Carton of eggs?
Just hand off to Carlos, another senior. Just couldn't quite turn the corner there. That play took a little while to develop.
What's he got over there?
Who was that? Tony?
Yeah. What's he doing?
Oh, it's tape or something. I don't know. Rocky ate raw eggs one time.
Yeah.
He hardly ever lost.
I don't think they do anything for cramps.
I don't know.
Raw eggs.
Did something for Rocky.
Hey, those are great movies.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite? Rocky 4?
3 or 4, yeah. I'll go back and forth.
I like the first one. I think it kind of sets the tone.
They're all good. I mean, it was up for an Academy Award. So.
Yes. Well, you would know. What were you, 11? And that's up the middle.
Oh,
He's
nice
just still
run.
charging. Is that Will? Will Kelly? Or Carlos? That's Carlos.
Carlos, he ran that one like a man wanting to pick up a first down.
That's exactly what he did.
Throwing a flag.
And now we have a flag, and I'm not really sure why.
I can tell you why, but Carlos ran that. He was frustrated because he didn't get to turn the corner on the last one, and he ran, and when he came up, he tossed the ball away. And it really wasn't that bad, to be honest with you, but enough to get a unsportsmanlike conduct. And I know Carlos is coming out, and coach is going to refocus him, say, "You just made a great play, so don't frustrate yourself with the fact that the play before that's what we just talked about. Move on to the next play.
Well,
play before doesn't matter anymore. You just made a great.
I'll
play,
tell you this much: it's not shocking that these officials caught it.
Well,
they catch everything.
Yeah,
they're on top of it.
We're joined up here by our athletic director, Mr. Denny's up here, and I have a feeling that he needs to warm up because it looks cold.
Down there. And that is Harlan here. And the pitch late
Pittsford
to Carlos.
Pittsford and pitched that one to Joel Dowling.
Oh, Joel Dowling.
But
I had no one correct on that entire play.
I wasn't going to tell you that, but I was just going to talk over you a little bit there. But that's a play that I don't think we've seen that play all year. I don't know if Joel's called a pitch play all year.
Well, I think at this point, this week, Knuckles played a lot of Madden.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think he came up with a few new plays.
Yeah.
And he's trying those out tonight when it's 56-28. And it again, 3 hours and 12 minutes of streaming. It's been a while. We're starting to fall apart here. It's across the 50.
You know who that was right there carrying the ball? Carlos Artiega again.
Carlos
came out because he got an unsportsmanlike. Coach talked to him.
Put him back in.
I saw him talking.
Gave him the ball.
He was shaking his head. Yep, I understand. I know I screwed up.
Good coaching.
Came right back in. What are we going to do? We're going to give you the ball, and we're going to let you kind of redeem yourself, and you're going to, nice run. Again, another just put your head down and run.
It's good coaching, though.
Yeah, it's great coaching, and that's, hey, you can make one mistake. As we say in basketball, I say that to our guys all the time. I don't care if you make a mistake. Don't continue to make the same mistake.
Right. That one's away.
Yeah, handoff again.
And handoff here, and he is marching
Carlos
to another
again.
first down.
Carlos is running now.
So Carlos
first
Artiega
down.
across for another first down. That'll stop the clock. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? As
Well,
long as it's for us,
I
I'm
want to say
okay.
this. Let me give them some credit. That is the fastest this crew has spotted the ball all night.
By far. That is speed.
Somebody told this down official that Applebee's is only open till midnight.
I think it'd be Burners is only open till 4.
We're doing a nice job of running the clock down here.
Yeah.
Got Jesus in motion. Oh, wrong side there,
Oh,
Harry.
he did. And look at what he made
Gonna
something
make
out of it.
something. There he
made
goes.
a lot out of it.
Oh my gosh, he's going to get a first down.
He got a first down, and he did. He turned to his left, and it was the wrong side for the fake handoff, but it worked.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it was a fake handoff. It ended up being one because there wasn't anybody there to hand it off to. He might have gave it to him if he would have turned the right way. Worked out, though.
So first down for Wes-Del. 5:28 to go as the clock stops as they set the chains. And White Hat nails it. And the clock hasn't started yet.
Just wind that, baby.
He hammered it, but there's no clock running.
There we go.
And the ball's away, and that is Carlos again. He is a lot of Carlos, and he may be over a first
Another
down
flag.
again. Another flag?
Yeah.
Well, they're on top of it.
It's against them, it looks like.
Well,
Face mask.
Face mask. We'll take it against them.
Crowd stuck around through this whole 3.5 hours. Some of them may be frozen to their aluminum seats out here.
Well, you got to sit on the sticker. That's for the social distancing. You sit on the sticker, and you're right. The sticker may go home with them. And we still haven't figured out what is at the left of the moon.
Well, we could ask Mr. Denny if he
The
has an
upper left.
opinion.
Trying to figure out if that's a planet or just a star to the upper left of the moon. We know we've determined it's not a satellite because the satellite would move.
It'd be moving.
Ball's away, and that is he's spun around there, but he had it.
Carlos again.
Head of steam there.
Carlos is running
like a man determined.
Well,
you know what I want? I want him to get the touchdown.
I do
want him
too,
to give
and
it
he
to
has
him.
run this series like he hasn't run all year. Proud of him. Other than that unsportsmanlike, which he takes coaching well. So I'm sure he just listened. He won't make that mistake again. Oh, well, that's going to be a false start on us.
False start there. So there was a flag there.
Yeah, Carlos is a kid. I don't know that he's been able to get a touchdown this year. If he has, there hasn't been very many. I think this is one of those.
It's a great opportunity.
I think this is one of those opportunities that coaches are going to say, "Hey, let's reward the senior here.
Yeah,
let's get him a."
Well, on senior night, you got to remember that
was a direct snap to Joel.
It is to Joel Dowling, and he's stopped there on the side.
Where is he?
Yeah, he's still going. I think they whistled it dead finally.
Yeah, they're going to call that back down to about the 3.
But I've been there before, and you want to make the night about the seniors and let them get in there. It's their last home game of their career, and
well, and you got a bunch of seniors playing their last game on this home field, and some people need sometimes we forget the JV plays on Monday nights.
Yeah.
So they've played a full game already. Some of those guys may be
Banged
banged
up.
I was down on the field earlier tonight. We had about 5 or 6 JV guys down there banged up.
Yeah.
Looks like another direct snap.
And in.
Was that Joel?
That's a touchdown. I didn't see exactly who it was. Yep, I think it was Joel Dowling.
Direct snap.
Wes-Del ball carrier, number 4, Joel Dowling.
Yep.
And
Joel
a touchdown
Dowling
for Joel Dowling there.
Got 3 carries. That might be 3 more than he's had in his career.
And you like to see that because Joel's been out for almost 4 weeks, an injury. He hasn't been able to play these games, and he's playing a little hurt still. And it was nice that they could, because his touchdown down here got called back, which he that official with the great eyesight, 15 yards behind the play, said he was down on the 1, and then they call it back for the flag, and now he gets that opportunity. So I like that for him, having to be out for this many games and getting that opportunity to score there.
Yeah, Harrison Pittsburgh still in at quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised to see a direct snap. Nope. Going to roll him out. Looking for Carlos. Yeah, he really wanted to get Carlos that on senior night, I think.
But, the nice thing is we have seen some special teams. I saw some guys we didn't get to mention earlier. I saw Triton Blevins out there. I saw Luke Brown out there.
Yep.
I saw Trey. We talked about Trey Adams, who returned. And those are all freshmen and younger guys. So some of those JV guys getting in there on the special teams.
Yeah, getting some minutes here on the JV.
So,
and you know what? On a night like tonight, there's been a lot of extra, or I would say special teams type plays where you have the kickoff return or the kickoff team out there because of so many points scored.
Yeah.
So here comes some of them right now. Come a few of them right now.
It's been a nice night with a 62-28. They've been able to get everybody a few looks here and there. And we still don't have an answer to the what's left of the moon.
Avery's kind of limping around, but he's our kicker, so he's going to it'd be a good question to see who our other kicker would be. I don't know who our backup kicker is.
I don't know.
Delta 28, Delta Heights 21.
Ooh, good game there.
Final score coming in from Eastern Hancock and Mid-Eastern Conference football action. It's Monroe Central 28, Eastern Hancock 21.
That's another good one.
Yeah.
So Delta leads.
Central pulled a little bit of an upset there over Eastern Hancock. Kicked that one deep and straight out of bounds.
And that is a flag for the out of bounds.
I think that was exactly the plan.
That was exactly the plan.
I know some people think, why would you kick it straight out of bounds? Well, we don't really do a deep kick. That's just not what we work on at practice. So if you do it, we're setting ourselves up for failure. So,
well, I'm going to tell you right
go ahead
now,
and kick it out of bounds. And
we've seen Robinson in quarterback.
Yeah.
If you kick it to him and he's got enough space, he's going to make you pay.
That's true.
So 3:50 left as we approach almost 3.5 hours of straight streaming. This is a new record on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
There's no real time limit, do we? I don't know how these things work.
No, it's not going to shut off. I don't know. If it does, it's an internet issue. And at this point, it's so calm out here. Our microphones pick up just about every conversation.
Well, I was going to love to ask Mr. Denny if I never saw the Cubs' final score. I was going to ask him, but then I just looked to see that the Cardinals are down 3-0, so I thought I'd better just stay quiet.
I wouldn't push your luck.
Well, the NL Central's not having a good showing.
Did they want us to re-kick?
I guess they called for a re-kick, which they can. They can ask for.
Yeah, I know.
They can take the ball or penalty, or they can.
Why wouldn't you take the ball? It was like at the 40-yard line.
I don't know. I don't think Avery wants to do this a whole bunch more times.
No,
he's
limping around as it is. And they're announcing that next week it's at Howe High School.
Is that where it is?
Purdue Polytechnic at Howe High School.
I wasn't sure because I knew that they had some classes, I believe, at the
Circle Center Mall.
Well, yes, they do, but it's also at they also have some classes, I believe, at Broad Ripple High School now. think that they have.
Yeah, I think they've.
Because that Broad Ripple is no longer a school.
Quit. I think they've quit the Circle Center.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but I do know.
Yeah. And we kick it out of bounds again. How many times can you ask for a re-kick?
I guess till you get down to the 2-yard line. I don't know.
I think you're. I hope they don't ask for another re-kick.
We're gonna see.
If there's anyone still watching after that, I'm amazed that people are still watching.
We appreciate you.
We do appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Holy moly! Yeah, we still got L33. Everybody's
Thank
in there.
you.
I appreciate
Senior
you.
night.
And I meant to tell you, we are up to about, I think, almost 200 subscribers.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Last time I looked, we were almost at 200.
That's awesome.
So there's a flag on the play, and the officials.
When do we start getting paid? Like, how many subscribers do we need?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But
2 million. What's
2
the
million?
word?
We're close.
We're close. You
We'll
got
get there.
get a comma and some more zeros on there.
We'll get there.
Couple more.
We're worth it.
Couple more commas.
We're worth it. Hey, they decide not to go for the kick again. They're going to just take it.
It really seems like that's not great field position for considering we kicked it out of bounds. I don't know if these guys are positive about that rule. That's okay at this point. Let's just snap this thing and see what happens.
Yeah, let's just go with it.
Senior Eric Pettis out there is the middle linebacker. I haven't got to say his name tonight.
And they're trying to
He's
flush him
staying at
out
home,
of the pocket
though.
there, and he's wide open. Got in
Trey
between
Adams
there.
back there as a freshman back there in coverage.
Got a lot of the younger guys now, and
moving some guys in and out.
So some of these guys have seen special teams time, and then you've got
Cameron
mixed in there
Buckner back there covering on the other side, and Trey Adams, and it looks like Harrison Pittsford's talking him through a few things. That's one thing. Sometimes you put guys in, they may not be used to playing those positions. You don't want to put them in and their first or at least some varsity time. You don't want to put them in there and
you're not setting them up for failure.
Yeah, you don't want to set them up for failure. It just now got the ball reset though, so we're ready to go.
Yeah. I think these guys went ahead and I think they're staying down at the Super 8. They don't have anywhere to go tonight. I hope they don't have to drive home. And they flush him out, and again, he's over the top, and good heat there back on the quarterback, and that one is incomplete.
Here's another thing that sometimes I think we forget, that you're only allowed to play so many quarters in a week, and I think we were only.
You've got time. They've got to get that football and put it back down.
I think we only were able to dress 13 guys this week for our JV game, which means almost everybody had to play the whole game, and you're only allowed so many quarters in a high school season, and that's to protect the kids. So, some of these guys, varsity guys, would probably like to just go ahead and go out right now, but we can't put those other guys in because if you look down there, we got several JV guys hurt, and all the rest of them had to play on Monday night. So.
Took us 2 minutes to get to 10 seconds of the game off the clock.
They're throwing the ball.
Boy. There we go. That's a first down and a few more yards, and now that'll stop the clock, and they'll move the chains, and they've got to get a football over here.
On that tackle right there. Let me see.
So 3:31.
Trayton Blevins, I believe, back there in coverage.
Trayton Blevins, freshman on the tackle there.
I think so.
No, I think you're right. I see that.
47-yard line of Wes-Del.
First and 10 on the 47-yard line, and it is the fourth quarter. And appreciate everybody staying with us there on the feed. You are
Alex Harrell, maybe, or one of those guys.
I don't know, Coach. Give it up.
Okay.
And some pressure from the back here, and they flushed him out of the pocket. Now he's moving, and there's nice tackle. Blow it dead, boys.
It's not Trayton. Trayton's not in uniform tonight. He's hurt, so not Trayton. I'm going to give Alex Harrell. If he made that tackle, he's got his arms. You can't even see his sleeves right there. So if he made that tackle, that was a heck of a tackle.
I see that now. Triton, nice job, bud. You've got an official tackle in a sweatshirt.
Well, that was Alex Harrell.
So Alex Harrell,
sorry, Alex.
But we Coach got there eventually.
We got you. Clock's running.
Hey, we're down to 2:35.
Always appreciate that Coach Early always wears the shorts.
Yep. He's a tough guy. He's getting it out. Flushing him out of the pocket. Now here's Robinson throwing deep. Ooh, nice little athletic move there.
Complete pass will stop the clock there, so as they reset.
Third down for the Tigers.
Hope that everybody gets a chance to catch up and get some sleep tomorrow after this long game. And anyhow, ball's away. Robinson being flushed out of the pocket again.
Oh, nice fake.
Little pump fake.
Get there.
And he is still on his feet.
He's
Still on
going.
his feet.
Oh my gosh.
Still on his feet.
That's a first down.
And that's a first down.
Forced out of bounds there by a couple of guys. Joel Dowling, it looks like, and Luke Brown. Luke Brown forced him out of bounds.
Luke Brown, freshman in the game here, knocks him out of bounds.
Shout out to our strength and conditioning coach. He's probably proud watching our guys. Coach Van Meter's here down there on the sidelines, toughing out in the cold, and probably also promoting. I'll help him promote Squattober. It's what he's pushing right now in class. We're doing a special unit this whole month, and he is doing a different kind of squat every day for our athletes. So anyone that wants to participate, he's not forcing anybody, but Squattober.
Squattober. So there you go. Coach, are you participating in Squattober?
Well, no. I did have Taco Bell this week. So, in a way, I guess I am. That's what you get with 1:30 left in the game.
We've officially hit the 3.5 hour mark, and we've fallen apart. 122, 62-28. There's a pass to the far side, and finally, nice tackle.
I don't see who that was. See if we can hear. I think Mr. Sims could make it out. It looks like Alex Harold was part of it, but there was somebody else over there that hit him
sure
first.
It wasn't Triton?
No, I know it wasn't Triton. I've got that figured out, but I don't know who hit him initially.
All right, well. I can't help it, Coach. It's good stuff.
Oh,
there's that. That one back.
Short.
Once it hits the ground, you can't pick it up.
minute 2.
1 minute and 2 seconds. 62-28. A great game. Great senior night. You like to see this. The guys needed this. They needed a big win like this.
You never have to guess when Mr. Dean's leaving the room either,
man, did you hear that door? Scared me.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he is done. He's out. And we'll move to 2-5, I believe.
We needed that win, and there's a little little dump pass.
Yeah, kind of dumped that over the top. They
weren't able to catch it, but nice. It was there.
Well, if you didn't catch it, there they go. They finally stopped the clock. 53 seconds left. 62-28. Fourth down.
Senior night's one of those nights that you'll remember. You know, you always kind of remember what happened in the game that night, and so you know it's nice to be able to go out on a win, and it's going to be a lot nicer down there in that end zone when Coach is able to talk to him. Trying to make something that's his fourth down,
and he is trying to make back end zone. Oh, we had a guy.
Had him, but just missed it.
And that should be turnover on downs. I'd assume we're just going to kneel on it.
I'm guessing we'll take a victory formation here.
So really proud of the boys. And, you know, Coach, I'll tell you this much. I don't know if we'll have anybody. I doubt that anybody will head up. Usually the coaches talk to their team. But after this long session, postgame may be short, folks. We may not have a long one. I think you've seen quite a bit out there.
Well, yeah, Coach is going to want to spend some time talking about his seniors probably tonight and how proud he is of them and how proud he is of the effort and just, you know, it's just a long time coming to get to those seniors. And we say family a lot around here, and it is like a family when you have those seniors. So, it's always a kind of a bittersweet moment to have a senior night.
So we are in the, I would assume we are in the victory formation.
Took a knee right there.
With the clock just now.
We'll have to do that one more time. If Eric will wait.
They
he
want.
can go ahead and take it now, and then that should be it.
They're asking for the clock to be reset.
Well, they shouldn't.
That's it. The play clock's behind it.
I think their coaches are fine with it.
Yeah, just let it go.
Reset. We know it's supposed to go.
I think we're all saying.
Looks like we're shaking hands.
We're shaking our hands and saying
those
good game.
officials are going to stay out there until the last second, or are they?
Well, I guarantee you they're going to make it.
No, he's just going to pick that ball up and take it with him. So
we're going to show you the guys getting the wave goodbye that they have to do with the new restrictions, even though they tackle each other all night long.
Yeah, good sportsmen. I want to say this for both teams. Both teams were helping each other up all night. Tindley, great sports too. Last year Tindley came over here and gave it to us, but we were able to return that tonight. But the point I was trying to make is that it's nice to see both teams just go out and kind of just leave it out there and shake hands and help each other up and be a good team. You're all kind of in this together. It's so nice to see that. I thought both teams displayed a lot of good sportsmanship tonight.
Yep. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break here. It's 62-28 final at Paul Parker Field. We'll be back here with our postgame, and it'll be probably a expedited postgame since we've been on for over 3.5 hours with you. So if you want to hang on, we'll have a quick postgame, and we'll be back in just about 30 seconds on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we're back here, Coach, for the post game. The Star Financial post game, Star Financial pregame, Star Financial post game. So we want to thank Star Financial for sponsoring. Anyway, a couple of quick things to highlight, Coach. Let's go back through the keys of the game. Those keys were, limit the big play. I think we did that pretty well. Take care of the ball. I think we had one turnover that I can remember, which was the interception that they took back for the touchdown. And then the leadership. So those three items, if you want to talk on those, I think you can sum that up.
Yeah, I felt like we took care of the ball a lot better. I think we won the turnover battle tonight. So anytime that happens, that's usually a good thing for the team that happens to. And we've struggled with that coming into tonight's game. So to see that turnaround was definitely nice. And, the way we play, we're probably going to have a turnover. You'd like to say we wouldn't have any, but the way we play, we get out, we throw it, we move the ball around quite a bit. We're bound to have one. But if you can force a couple on the other side, that really helps out, and that really gets you, again, to win that turnover battle. I thought our talk, our leadership, our energy level was better. I don't think that makes any any slight of a coincidence there that makes us play better. Anytime your energy level's high and you're rooting for your teammates and you're having fun and you're glad that your teammates are doing well, that really energizes everyone. When you know you have someone that has your back, then you know that you have teammates that care about you. That really energizes your team, and it just makes you a better team overall. And so that was nice to see. You know, it all starts with Coach. I know Coach Hess doesn't stop coaching them, and the assistants don't either. So even though we were in a little bit of a skid right there, there was no way we were going to stop coaching them and give up on our guys. So started with the coaches, but, you know, that, like we say all the time, that only works during the week. Then on the weekends, that's the players' time to shine. So thought the leadership was better. Thought we did give up a few big plays, but we limited those big plays. And we were also able to make some big plays on our own. So nice showing tonight. Nice showing by the seniors. We saw some things that we were able to exploit, and I thought we did a good job. Thought Coach Nuck did a nice job of, finding those. We didn't try to do it right away. Got patient. When we were able to get Nate Steele in the one-on-ones that we thought that would work for us, we were able to take advantage. Eric played really well and attacked really well. And, we did limit their big plays. Had a few, but a team like that, I don't think you're ever going to keep them from having a few big plays.
Nope, and tonight's a special night for several of the Warriors, if not all, the seniors especially. But then you look at your senior, Eric Harlan, who eclipsed the all-purpose yards and now holds that record and even went over 5,000 yards in all-purpose. So congratulations to Eric Harlan, senior. Senior Nate Steele had a heck of a night in receiving. I think he had 3 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then you look at Joel Dowling coming out of 3 weeks of injury to come in and playing hurt, but got in the end zone at least once, maybe twice if we want to be technical, even though there was a flag on the play. But and had some nice catches. And we know he was playing hurt, but we know he wanted to enjoy this moment with the guys on senior night, and we're really proud of that. And then finally, the junior, who we'll see next year more of, number 5, Will Kelly, eclipses the 1,000-yard rushing mark early in the game tonight and then added to that throughout, and thought he did a nice job. But to all the seniors, Carlos Artiega, all those guys out there, excellent way to finish your career here on Paul Parker Field. You don't know. You may play at sectional. We may get a draw and be here. But this is an excellent way to finish things. So next week, I think we are, as we said, on the road at Howell, but we'll be playing Purdue Polytechnic.
Purdue Polytechnic. So, coaches will get down, they'll watch some film. I'll get a chance to talk to our coaches and find out what some of those keys are and what the things that Purdue Polytechnic does well. We'll find a way that we can try to exploit some of those again. Like to string 2 together. Anytime you can win that first one, you want to start a couple in a row to get a streak going. So let's get another one next week. Again, nice senior night, nice chance to.
I think we got Coach coming.
Coach might be coming up here, so
let's get Coach Hess up here.
Before Coach Hess gets up here, let me just one more time wish the girls volleyball team good luck tomorrow. They'll be taking on Delta and County. Let's also wish our MEC runners tomorrow in cross country. Let's give them a chance, let's give them our thoughts and hopes that they'll do well and run well. We've got some kids I think can do well in that MEC, and I think we can come back with at least 3 MEC medalists tomorrow in cross country. I'd love to see that. So joined here by Coach Hess. Great to have Coach up here. It's always nice to have. It's always great to talk to him, especially after a win and the senior night win. Coach, talk a little bit before we talk about our seniors. Talk a little bit about the game and a little bit about what you thought was maybe some of the turning points or things that you felt like we did well tonight.
Came out and executed from the beginning. We didn't have any of those penalties, so that really helped us. We didn't have anybody missing their assignments, so that helped out a lot. So, and it's big for us to get out early and have success, and our kids really feed off that energy.
Yeah, and I thought some of the keys we talked about before the game, I thought energy and leadership was one. I saw that tonight, so I thought that was better. I mentioned that that all starts with you, but we know as coaches that the weekends and the game nights are for the players, so we can get them prepared as much as we want to, but they've got to execute on the weekend. I thought our leadership was a lot better tonight. Great game calling by both our offensive, defensive coordinator coaches, but I thought you guys did a really nice job, because it's not always easy when you're going through some of those streaks where you're not playing well or playing really good teams like we have been. To keep our guys focused, I thought you guys did a nice job with that, and I really thought that our focus was good. So. Let you expand a little bit about what you thought about that, but I was proud as another coach, to watch our team come out from the start and compete.
Yeah, as far as the leadership, it was fantastic. The guys really took ownership. A tough Thursday practice, probably the hardest Thursday practice we've ever had here at Wes-Del, and I told them that what doesn't break you is going to make you stronger, and they really responded to that. I can really tell you that the guys understood why we had that tough Thursday practice, and they came out and played. And I couldn't be more proud of them for that, especially a lot of the seniors taking on as much leadership as we've been wanting them to do all season. So that was nice to have that.
Going into next week, Coach, what do you know about Purdue Polytechnic? Do you know a whole lot? I know you guys you take it 1 week at a time. You look at everything going into like Tindley, and now you get these guys. It's almost like a 24-hour rule for you. Enjoy it for 24 hours, and then we're right back to work, and we'll win or lose, we move on to the next week. Do you know anything about Purdue Polytechnic, or are you going to work on that this week?
Well, the good news is Tindley and Purdue Polytechnic played each other last week.
Oh, good.
Say the name. So we already have them on film. We'll be able to go do it right now. More.
That's good.
We've already been seeing stuff. It's essentially, they played a 6-point game, so we're going to see the same kind of athletes, same kind of speed.
Yeah. Spread you out, do that type of thing.
Their quarterback's good too. Number 10 is unbelievable.
Yeah, Robinson was a good quarterback.
Yeah, so he's a heck of a player.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I would like to point out to the fans at home, though, that I couldn't be more proud of from both of us, because the Tindley coaches do a great job of this, too, is the sportsmanship the kids showed.
We mentioned that.
We were actually told by the official he's actually going to write up our quarterback, number 10, and their quarterback, number 10, so that's Eric Carlin for us.
And Antonio Robinson for them.
Antonio Robinson was a heck two player. That's pretty amazing when you got
good leadership by both sides.
And you don't get that all the time from the officials telling you we're going to write kids up for sportsmanship.
That's great to hear.
That's something to be really excited about.
Yeah, I could tell our guys were helping them up. They were helping us up. That's good to see. That's what high school sports are all about. I have two things for you, and then I'll let Coach if he has anything else. One, we had two guys make some nice milestones tonight. Will Kelly I don't know if you know both these, but Will Kelly was able to accomplish that 1 yard he needed, which I figured he'd get.
You guys got
early.
it to him early, and he got that done.
Yeah, so he got over 1,000-yard career rushing and is able to get through that. And then Eric Harlan became the career overall total yards leader, which is a record that stood for a long time.
And eclipsed 5,000 tonight.
Yeah, got over 5,000, well over that by the end. Unofficially, we don't know what that was, but well over it. But both guys were able to do that tonight, and that one that Eric broke tonight, the career total yardage, was one that stood up for a long time. Greg Rhodes, which was years ago. So.
Yeah, that's the state championship team when they got that. So it says a lot as far as how he played. He was a heck of a player there, but to be Mr. 5,000, he used to give Will a hard time when he got 200. He called him Mr. 200, so I'm sure Will's probably going to be calling him Mr. 5,000.
Yeah.
They get on each other a lot, but they are really a good duo there, and it says a ton about how Eric Harlan's played for us his entire career. That's I told him to go set a mark that's even harder to beat than what that Rhodes mark was right now. So he's the only guy that will eclipse that 5,000. Now he is, and who knows if there's going to be somebody gives him somebody to chase him someday.
Yeah.
So we couldn't be more proud of him.
It'll hold up for a while,
I
bet.
Yeah, I think that one's going to last for a while. But I will say this too: it's because he's had a lot of good teammates around him. He's talked about having Cam Townsend, who's a coach now up there. Those two were talking, and needing to talk about how they needed each other to get there, and then all of his guys that he's had with his receivers and his line throughout the years. So it's a big team thing too. It's really shown. Yeah, we might not have the same record they had back there in the 70s right now, but like we've all talked about, it's been a brutal schedule, and we've been battling through that, and the kids haven't given up, and we've still seen a lot of success and a lot of things that haven't happened in a long time under this senior class. They've done a lot of good things that haven't happened in 20 and 30 years.
Yeah,
right. And that leads me into my last question, at least, and that is senior night. It's always bittersweet for us as coaches. It's guys we watch grow up from young kids all the way up to from sixth graders in our program all the way through, and we say family a lot, but it really is a family. and it's like it's a whole group of. And you're the same way I am with the girls at home, only girls. It's our sons, it's our kids, it's our group of it's the sons we didn't have. So just talk. You don't have to mention them all individually, but as a group, the seniors, and being senior night. I know it's not their last game, but what the seniors mean to you.
This group here, we were talking about it before. Like I said, I was frustrated like heck with them, and they do that to you. But they're a group that'll joke around with you and love them the next minute.
Right.
Coach really came out. We always do our movie time and our film after school. We always keep them around, and he just came out of the room smiling. He's like, "Man, these guys, I tell you what, I'm going from room to room. These guys you love them to death. They're the guys that you want to stay mad at them, but you can't just because of their personality. So they're just a fun group to coach." And tonight, though, showed when we're having fun but yet doing everything the right way, it's an amazing group to coach too, because they have a lot of ability there. So I couldn't be more proud of them from what they've done, how they've grown up, as you said too. We're all working in that together here, and that's a big thing for us. I'm sure you guys are just like me seeing them, and I can see that you're just as proud of them as we are, really, in this. And we're excited for the challenge next week with Purdue Poly, and then we're trying to make a run down the stretch. You want to be playing your best ball by the time sectionals come around.
Right.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time, and Coach covered everything for me. So just look forward to next week, and I think you got a good opportunity to string two together here. And, on our schedule, you don't always have that. You've had one of the strongest schedules, so you got the opportunity next week to get another win, and I think we can pull it off. So best of luck to you. I know you'll prepare hard this week for it. And then after that, I think on fall break is when we travel to Fremont. Am I correct?
Correct.
So then we're on the road to Fremont. So we're on the road for a couple of weeks here, folks, but we'll keep it coverage. But, Coach, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it, and hopefully we get to talk to you maybe next week after another big win. So thanks for stopping in.
That's the hopes. Really appreciate all you guys are doing and everything you do for kids. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
So Coach Hess there after the big win on senior night, 62-28 over Tindley. As we said and mentioned, we will be with you next week from Indianapolis Howe's Field, but we will be playing Purdue Polytechnic there. I believe that starts at 7 o'clock. We'll probably be looking to be on the air by 6:30 to 6:45, somewhere in that time. Usually when we're on the road, it's a little bit closer to kickoff. So for the coach, Coach Mack, I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. We thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next week on the Wes-Del Sports Network.